Good evening, everybody. What's going on? And welcome to another edition of Maple Leafs Hockey here with the Samwelb12 Experience. Thank you so much, everybody on TikTok, for joining us. Everybody on YouTube. I've been watching for the last half an hour, the chat blowing up. So happy to have so many people in here and talking so early. And what a game this is going to be. So when we look at TikTok, hello, Coaster Mom, Duke, Ian, what's up, AAU Triton, Kevin, welcome. And Kevin, thank you for subscribing. So great to have you here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dina B, what's going on? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Brian K, how's it going? Chad, what's up? Thank you for coming in and your comments earlier today. Mr. Ducky, how's it going? Charlie, what's up? Alexandros, Car 5432. So many friends with us here today. And what a game this is going to be. It's an original six matchup. So before we jump in with the lines, let's just set some ground rules to start. While we're here, while we're in the chat, a little trash talking is okay, as long as we're all respectful of each other. And of course, you guys are here, you're hanging out, you're in the chat, and just by being here, you're going to earn points. As you earn those points, you're going to be able to redeem them throughout the night, or you could choose to hang on to them and climb up our leaderboard and try and take top spots in our top 10 and have that pride of being in the leaderboard. So that's kind of some general housekeeping. It's all for fun here. Playing those games in the chat, it's 100% free. You will notice down here somewhere in the bottom corner, we have a new stream lead for today. Mad Hatter coming in huge at the end of the last game, taking over the stream lead. If you want to become the stream lead, you will see throughout the night a link that's posted up. Simply by subscribing or providing a small donation, you'll do damage to the stream leader's health. And if you knock the stream lead out, if you're the last one to diminish the health, you become the stream lead. Now, the big perk to being the stream leader is not only do you have the pride and the king status to say, I'm the leader of this stream, at second intermission, whoever is the stream lead will have the ability, if they so choose, to come on the stream with me and talk some hockey. And so far, it has been a lot of fun. Max, Eleanor, hello and good evening. Thank you for coming in. The other piece I want to mention before we get to the lineups, and I have to do that quick because they're already on the ice. We have passed 550. We're currently sitting at 552 subscribers. Amazing. More on that to come. So here are the lineups for tonight's game as they're getting ready to drop the puck already. Wow, no pregame for them. For the Leafs, Michael Bunting with Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. Andre Cachet with John Tavares and William Nylander. Ilya Mikheyev with David Kempf and Alexander Kerfoot. And making his debut for the Maple Leafs, Nick Robertson with Jason Spezza and Wayne Simmons. On the blue line, Morgan Riley with TJ Brody. Travis Dermott with Timothy Liljegren. Rasmus Sandin with Ilya Lyubushkin. And Jack Campbell getting the start. For the Red Wings, and I'll do this quick because the Leafs have it in Detroit zone. They got a quick shot, and they're turning it around. For the Wings, Philip Zadania with Dylan Larkin and rookie sensation Lucas Raymond. Who will be Rookie of the Year? Will it be Lucas Raymond or will it be Michael Bunting? We got Robbie Fabry with Tyler Bertuzzi and Pius Suter. Michael Rasmussen with Joe Volino and Vladislav Nemstikhanov. Adam Ernie, Carter Rowney, and Sam Gagne. On the blue line for the Wings, Danny DeKaiser with Mortiz Sider, Jordan Ostriel with Philip Hornick, Nick Leddy, and Gustav Lindstrom. And getting the start tonight, Alexander Nedovic, I believe, is getting in there. I saw earlier it was going to be Greece, but it doesn't look like it. So let's hop right into this game right now, as they did not do any pregame. They just dropped the puck and they went for it. So more to come on the stats at commercial break. Leafs and Wings, here we go. Leafs have possession, 18:30 left in the first period, so a minute and a half already gone. No shots on net, just a lot of back and forth action. Here come the Wings looking to move it up the ice. They do hit the linesman, and that's turned over. The Maple Leafs are going to recover. Big turnover. Another turnover. Back and forth turnovers. Kasha picks it up. Quick wrist shot in. And that is grabbed and saved to hold on to. You will notice on our screen in the bottom corner, we have the players on the ice. This is brought to you by NHL.com. The last meeting between the Leafs and the Red Wings. They've had a couple, but if we go back to October 30th of last year, 2021, the Leafs won 5-4. Then back January 29th of 2022, the Leafs took it 7-4. So let's see if that trend of wins continues for the Maple Leafs. Quick shot out, and that's going to come down for icing. Austin Matthews and Dylan Larkin both have been super hot in the last 5 games. Matthews with 7 points, Larkin with 10. Nick Robertson on the ice in his debut this year wearing number 89. I'm so excited to see Nick Robertson in here. He deserves the opportunity. I'm a huge Robertson fan. Let's see what Robertson can do. That's right, Dallas. Original 6 grudge match on a Saturday night. It doesn't get much better than this. Puck is dropped. Robertson's going to put it in deep behind the net and a quick takedown. Robertson playing along the boards. He's going to reverse it. Puts it there for Spezza. Spezza's going to leave it. Lyubushkin coming in. Tried to center it. Robertson with a shot. Lyubushkin with a shot. 2 great saves for Nedlovic. And I apologize if I am butchering their names because, well, that's kind of what I do. John, how's it going? Welcome in. Not My Circus. Good evening. Thanks for coming back in. So happy to see you here. Quick shot in. Detroit tried to play. Leaf center in front. Michael Bunting. 1 whack, 2 whacks. Bunting, a play out of nowhere. What a fantastic opportunity. Holy moly. And that's a start to a Saturday night hockey game. Nice to see the Leafs. Robertson banging his stick on the ice. Couldn't get the initial pass as it hopped on him, but did get a second opportunity. Nice play by Bunting, coming in and getting a couple whacks. So we do call, you will see, that's right, Duke, Bunt Cake. On this channel, we refer to Michael Bunting as Bunt Cake, courtesy of the one and only Coaster Mom. Definitely make sure as you're coming in that you hit that like button. We are off to a fantastic start with those likes. Those likes really helped us last game because it helps get the stream out. And here's Riley. Riley in the Detroit zone had an opportunity but elected not to shoot it. Back to Marner. Marner gives it to Matthews. Matthews throws it up. The Detroit goaltender grabs it. And already Bunting and who is that from Detroit mixing it up? Tyler Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi and Bunting mixing it up already. The 2 agitators getting under each other's skin. We'll have to see what happens here and if that escalates. Bunting leading the rookies in goal scoring this year and also doing a spectacular job of getting under the skin of the opposing teams. Bunting really, really playing well. Was not expecting, when we picked him up from Arizona and I saw his size, I did not expect the physicality that he brings to the team and the agitation. Kasha has it behind the net, trying to get out. Nylander brings it in front of Tavares. 1 whack from Tavares. Can't put it through the goaltender. Nice opportunity there for Tavares. I owe you a cheer already. All right, so that is one thing we do here. As you're earning points, you have the ability to redeem them. And here it is, a redemption for a cheer. That means I have to cheer for the Wings. And the Leafs put it in to take a 1-0 goal. William Nylander came out of nowhere. I'll get to that cheer momentarily. I have no idea what happened there. A quick outlet pass. Nylander with a little shot. And I don't know if that was tipped. Let's see. No, clean shot. Top corner, goal scorer's goal. Beautiful shot. Willie Nylander redeems himself. He's no more Little Willie tonight. He's up to Big Willie Styles with that goal. What a beautiful, beautiful shot by William Nylander. There you go, Big Willie Styles. And I got to figure out the proper pronunciation for this Detroit goalie's name because I really don't want to butcher it. Andrew, what's going on? Can you call the Red Wings netminder Ned? Absolutely, I can. That makes it a whole lot easier. We'll call the Detroit goaltender's name Ned. Campbell now comes in. He gets a shot and a quick save. What an unbelievable start for Toronto out of the gate. And Nylander actually leaving the ice and heading right back to the change room. So there has been a non-COVID related flu bug ripping through the team. There were a bunch of players out yesterday for practice. Engvall's still out today, which is why Robertson gets called up. I hope that's nothing big for Nylander. I hope he's not ill or injured. But that's Nylander's 20th goal of the season. Sandin bringing it back. Leafs trying to get it up ice. Long stretch pass, too far for Kempf. He gets there, but he can't connect with Kerfoot. Detroit's going to pick it up. They're going to come back. Behind the net, Danny DeKeyser. Turns it over. Kempf picks it up. He's going to cycle back for Mikheyev. Mikheyev was one of those players who left the last game with that illness. Quick shot, Kostermom with the freeze redemption. All right, we will have to get that freeze redemption. 3, 2, 1. Everybody at home, freeze. All right, there's the freeze as the Leafs continue to move it around. The Detroit zone throws it in front. Nice opportunity there, but that's turned aside. Mikheyev had a great chip in, but the Detroit goaltender Ned able to slow it down. Here comes Spezza, picks it up. Detroit on a bad line change. Liljegren fumbles it. He turns it over. 3-on-2. Here comes Detroit. Moving it in. Long pass. Quick shot. Nice shot there by Hornick. And that's turned aside with a blocker save. Toronto struggling to get it out now. They are dominating 8 shots to 1 at this point. 8 shots to 2, excuse me, at this point. Yeah, Willie, that's it. He scores and he leaves. He's done. One and done. But hopefully he's okay. Toronto picking it up. Here's Robertson with the puck in his own zone. Reverses it to Justin Hall. So it looks like Hall is in. Hall throws it around behind the net. Lyubushkin reverses it, throws it the other way. Oh, wow, what an opportunity. Marner put it to Bunting. Bunting again, he scores! Michael Bunting! Michael Bunting puts it in for his league rookie leading goal. His first of the night, his second great opportunity. Wow. Justin Hall, down deep, makes a beautiful backhanded pass. Shocking for Hall. Hey, Shona on TikTok. What a great, great play. Michael Bunting, bunt cake, puts it in the oven. Wow, nice goal. So happy for Michael Bunting. Way to go. Thank you for everybody coming in. Make sure you hit that like button as you're coming in. And of course, if you are new here and you're enjoying yourself, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Assists go to Hall and Marner on the Bunting goal. Detroit turns it over again. Marner leaves it there. Quick shot by Hall. Not really sure where that shot was going, but it was definitely not on the net. Comes around. Campbell's going to stop it. He's going to play it back to Hall. Hall with a long pass. Couldn't hit Matthews. But the Detroit defenseman fumbles. Matthews picks it up. Puts it in front for Marner. Great save by Ned. That's brought out by Detroit. Marner picks it up, bringing it back into Toronto zone. He's going to dump it for Nylander and head to the bench. So I guess Nylander's okay. Maybe just needed a quick tweak to his skate blade. Detroit clears it out all the way down the ice. Lyubushkin's going to turn, and he's going to send it up. No icing as it was tipped in. Tavares can't get there first. Here come the Wings. Another 3-on-2 opportunity. Just bad passing, Detroit. They couldn't take advantage of that 3-on-2 opportunity. Suter passes it back. working it around. Is that Stahl he's working with down low? Mark Stahl and Suter working it on the boards. They got 3 Leafs collapsing on them. Lyubushkin trying to dig it out. Love that name. I could say it all night long. Zdania in there now for Detroit trying to pick it up. Yeah, maybe that's right. Maybe he needed a little nature break. The cup was fitting a little too snug. I don't know. Puck is going to come up. It's hit with a high stick, so Toronto's going to leave it. Detroit's going to pick it up as they go for a line change. Wow, 3rd game for Detroit in 9 days. Here comes Detroit breaking in. Nice little stop by the Toronto defense. Liljegren with a nice play there. Oh, now the other Toronto defense falls. It wasn't the defense. It was Kerfoot who was playing back for Riley. Fell and turned it over. Rasmussen puts it back to the point. Comes all the way back around. Namstikhanov puts it back around the net for Rasmussen. Rasmussen digging. Nice play by Kempf to pull it out. All the way down the ice. Detroit brings it back. They're going to have to regroup. They're going to hit the red line and dump it in, and off for a change they go. Here comes T.J. Brody starting to move it up. Long stretch pass. Tipped in. Wow. Was that Robertson? He is so fast. Robertson with the opportunity on the wraparound, and Detroit just got a stick on it. Robertson is looking outstanding at the beginning of this game. Left in. Picked up by Brody. He keeps it in. Goes across. Quick shot, and Ned makes the save and holds on for it. What a start to this hockey game. Bunting with a goal. Nylander with a goal. 2-0 Maple Leafs as they're going to take a commercial break. And so now that we have a chance to breathe, looking at these 2 teams and how they stack up against each other, we all know Toronto has really been running the table. They've been ahead in a lot of the categories. And, it's not letting me scroll through the stats anymore. We'll have to refresh this browser. But Toronto really has the advantage. They've been number 1 in the league in faceoffs, number 1 in the league in power play. I think number 3 or 4 in the league in penalty kills. So it has been unbelievable. They really have been pulling out all the stops. So far in this game, Toronto's been 75% in the faceoff circle. And I know there hasn't been much faceoffs, but that is where they are. So with the break in the play, let me just take a moment. Oh, no. Eleanor redeems the disco. So you know what that means. That means I have to do a little disco dance because the redemption came through. So here we go. Little disco action. Little disco action. And the chops. And the chops. And the little grease lightning. The little grease lightning. Followed by the wave. The wave. Some more chops. Some more chops. There you go. Little disco action. Here we go. Toronto embarrassed us the other day to Montreal, though. That's right. Oh, we also got a robot. All right, Triton, thank you for reminding me. The robot I actually have to stand up for. So here we go with the robot. There we go. So as you are earning your points, these are the type of things that you can redeem your points for. If you're watching on TikTok, can you say, absolutely? I don't know how to I can't really see your name on TikTok. There we go. Allie, happy birthday, Jeremiah. He's a fan and has a t-shirt with your face. Hey, I don't know if he has a t-shirt with my face, but hey, happy birthday to Jeremiah. And if you're watching on TikTok, come on over to YouTube, same name, Samwelb12, and you can join in on all the fun and see all the screens there as well. So we're back from commercial break. 10 minutes left in the first period. This game is just flying by. Matthews digging it out, pulling it out, sends it back to the point. Oh, I couldn't see who that defenseman was, but they couldn't maintain it. Detroit picks it up. Here comes Detroit. Detroit carrying it up, looking to move it in. Pulls it up. Dylan Larkin, who's turned out to be a fantastic captain for the Red Wings. Quick shot Philip Hornrick. And Campbell's going to grab it and hold on to it. Nice little play there. Well, again, thank you so much for all the likes, everybody. Much appreciated. And again, thank you for those that have subscribed and helping us on our journey as we are on our path to 600. Really, really appreciate it. Our overall goal in the next couple months is to get up to 700. That's why we have 700 on the chart there. So if you wouldn't mind sharing out the stream. Oh, quick shot by Detroit, and they bury it. Lucas Raymond, the other rookie sensation, buries it off the draw. Quick win off the draw by Larkin. 1 pass, 2 pass. The shot comes through. Campbell gives up the big rebound, and Lucas Raymond absolutely buries it. 2-1, Toronto. As I was saying, we're on our push to 700. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing and you wouldn't mind sharing out the stream, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, help get it out and help bring the viewers in, because not only does it make it fun for me, but it makes it fun for everyone as we get to talk a lot of hockey in the chat. Our last stream was a record stream for us. We had upwards of 45 people watching with us. Let's see if we can get back to that level again. Here come the Leafs. They're busting in. Kerfoot drops it back to the point. Mikheyev there covering for Hall. Toronto shoots, and they score. Nedeljkovic. That's how you say it. Nedeljkovic. And Toronto found another hole. Kempf tips it past Nedeljkovic to make it 3-1 Toronto. Let's see how this play breaks down. Kerfoot put it back to the point. Quick shot. And was it a direct tip? Yes. Oh, it was a tip off Kemp's stick, and it hit Hornrick and went right through Nedeljkovic. No chance on that goal. Wow. Tic-tac-toe in a sense. Not your typical pass, but a couple of quick bounces, and it looks like Grease is getting ready on the bench. Thomas Grace is looking like he's coming in, and yes, Detroit, they're putting the call. They're calling for the relief pitcher. Here comes Thomas Grease in to take over for Nedeljkovic. Grease is a 3.23 goals against this season. Let's see what he can do. GBV, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. That's right. Let's get it up to 45. Share the stream out. Tell everyone this is the place to be. So the Leafs on Kemp's 8th goal from Mikheyev and Kerfoot restore that 2-goal lead. 3-1. We got 8:40 left in the first period. Nylander chips it back to the point. Kept in by Toronto. Nice job to hold the line. Wow, nice forechecking. Nylander picks it up. Oh, Nylander is dumped. No call on the play. He gets up. He gets the puck back. Back to the point. Swings it over to Hall. Hall's going to throw it in front of the net. Tipped. But that just goes wide. Here comes Detroit. Working their way into Toronto zone. Tries to split 2 guys. That's not going to happen. Tyler Bertuzzi trying to do everything himself. Toronto bursting in. Again, Robertson, he's not going to do it all on his own. But great forechecking by Robertson. Detroit looking to headman the puck. Comes back to Leddy. Nick Leddy, one of the players on the TSN's potential trade list for the trade deadline coming up in a couple weeks. More to come about potential trades. Spezza digging it out in the corner, trying to get a move on it. Oh, Detroit is going to come away with it, and they're going to look to move it up. Nope, they're going to pull it back, and they're going to regroup. It looks like both teams making some changes. Here they come. Names to Kickoff. He's going to dump it in. Ernie in there as well. Gets it back. Mark Stahl puts it back in the corner. Back to Names to Kickoff. He throws it. Campbell bats it out of the air. Puts it over in the corner. NHL season reports. No problem. You never need to apologize for being late. Thank you very much for showing up again. Much appreciated. Detroit looking to move it up again. Here they come. They're going to dump it in. Dump and chase. A lot of dump and chase right now. Some quick goals, and now teams are slowing down a little bit. Marner, he goes over to Matthews. Matthews skating backwards, has his feet taken out from under him. He goes down. Detroit's going to hit the red line and dump it in. Is that Gagne putting on the chase? And Gagne comes away with it. He's going to throw it to Mikheyev. Mikheyev is knocked off his feet. Detroit getting a little physical. Here comes big Justin Hall, carrying it in for Toronto. He's going to dump it in, leave it there. Kempf in there first. Kempf and who's he there with? Looked like Mikheyev trying to dig it out. Back to Kerfoot. Kerfoot has to reverse it back to Kempf. Kempf to Mikheyev. Mikheyev working along the sideboards. He's going to turn it over. Detroit's going to pick it up. They're going to hit the red line. They can't get it in. Kerfoot's going to end up coming away with it. Here it comes, breaking in. Kerfoot with a shot. Nice save by Grace. This is going to get nasty. I have a feeling, too, if it continues like this. It is looking good. Looking real good. John, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Make sure everyone, as you're coming in, hit that like. We're up to 28 likes already. That's amazing. Once we hit about 40 likes or so, YouTube really pushes out the stream. So please do hit that like button. It's much appreciated. Oh, big tip there. And we are going to get a penalty on the play just as Triton redeems the floss. Triton using the floss redemption. I'm going to have to stand up for that. That means we got to do it. Hang on one second. I could do it with headphones. Here is your floss. Oh, they're going to commercial break, so we're going to mute it. Here we go. Redemption floss for you, Triton. There you go. Triton's just making sure all the redemptions are working tonight. Miss Breezer, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Breezer is in the house. Welcome in, Miss Breezer. So happy to see you here. I know it's super late for you, so I really appreciate you popping in. And of course, you had to come in right at that moment. My gosh. So we are on a commercial break right now. What a start to this game it has been. SP12, do you call all the Toronto games? I don't call all of them. Hey, Christina Chi. I try to do a couple each week. I don't do every one. I don't do the late night games. So if they go to the West Coast, I won't do the 10 o'clock starts. But I try to do a couple every week. I try to pick the best ones. Morgan, how's it going? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it, everybody. This is awesome. What a game we have. Looking at the stats so far, we got a bunch of goals on the board. 14 shots for the Leafs, only 5 for the Red Wings. Toronto faceoff percentage coming down a little bit, 67% now compared to the 77%. But there's no way they can maintain a 77% faceoff lead. So Alex Kerfoot is going to get the penalty. He's going to be in the box for 2 minutes. So let's see what the Wings can do. Whoops. Why is NHL going to putting an ad up there? Hopefully that doesn't ding us. Sometimes NHL.com, they like to put video ads up. And of course, it nails us for copyright. But hey, that's okay. That's okay. Now their screen won't refresh. Come on, NHL.com. Play nice. Play nice. Let's refresh that here. Here we go. Leafs, 84% on the penalty kill. They are fourth. Detroit is 17% on the power play, which puts them, I think, way back. It's like NHL.com on my end isn't responding, but I see it's coming up here. So here's Detroit on the power play. Breaking into Toronto zone. They're going to dump it around behind the net. Bertuzzi picks it up at the point. He's going to carry it through the circle. He's going to pass it around. Back to the point. Ooh, and stolen by Toronto. You have to be very careful with Toronto when you're on the power play. Toronto, I think they're tied for the league lead in shorthanded goals. James, what's going in? James, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Marner and Mikheyev both have a number of shorthanded goals this year, so both PK units are very dangerous. 50 seconds left in the power play. Detroit has it down deep. Cycling it back to the point, getting into the slide. Quick shot goes for the tip. Bertuzzi can't get there as Campbell is able to slide across with the leg. Good evening, Lori. Thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Let's go. The Wings have 25 seconds to go. Carla, hello. How are you? I don't think I said hi to you, but if I did, hi again. Detroit's going to hammer it around the boards. 15 seconds now. Toronto doing a great job in this power play, or their penalty kill, sorry. Detroit brings it back to the point. Quick shot. Nice save, Campbell. Zdeno with a screen shot. Campbell saw it the whole way. He's able to grab it, hold it, and we get a whistle on the play. NHL taking a little in-game break, putting up an ad, so we'll just mute it for a moment. Nice play. The Toronto defense played really solid on that penalty kill. This is something that's going to make or break this game, is their ability to defend on the power play. Game is back. Puck is dropped. That's going to do it. Detroit only 2 shots on the power play. The puck is tipped up and over the glass, so we're going to go back into Toronto zone and drop the puck again. Bertuzzi sitting on the bench, shaking his head. He knows they're in tough. 3-1 Maple Leafs. Sean, what's going on? Welcome home. Hope you had a safe trip back and didn't arrive to too much snow. I know you had a bunch to go through. So these Maple Leafs, unbelievable. We've been talking about them the whole time, but let's not count out the Red Wings. And I want to talk a little bit about the Red Wings on this break. Nick Leddy, such a solid defenseman, stay at home. Defensively, he plays unreal. And he's somebody who's up, rumored to be traded, on the trade bait board, would be a great D for any playoff team. When you look at Zdeno, a nice player coming into his own. Robbie Fabry, who had a lot of bad luck, 2.5 inches of solid ice. Wow, that is a lot of ice. Sean, you could get a hockey game going with all that ice. Robbie Fabry had a lot of injuries, a lot of bad luck, but he's coming into his own, playing really, really nicely now. Mark Stahl, one of the Stahl brothers, solid defense. Lucas Raymond, potential rookie of the year candidate. You have Pius Suter, who also was a rookie last year, really coming into his own. So there's a ton of talent. Gustav Lidstrom, another defense, really, really solid. And of course, Tyler Bertuzzi, in 44 games this year that he's played, he's got 44 points. So he's a point-a-game player right now, 23 goals, 21 assists. So Detroit has all the pieces. They just need to put it together. They need a little superstar power, because right now I wouldn't say they have a superstar. Dylan Larkin playing really well, name sticking off playing okay, but they just need a couple more pieces and they can make a real push. I like what Detroit has. They're a really young team and they can make something happen. But enough about those Red Wings. Let's get back to the Maple Leafs. We're about to drop their puck. That's right, John. Mark Stahl could get traded as well. A lot of teams looking for defense. You think the Hurricane are going to trade to get Mark Stahl? It would be interesting. Get the Stahls all together. Here's the Leafs breaking in. That's up into the mesh. One of the big trade rumors, one of the big trade talks is going around right now for Max Domi. Apparently, according to some sources, there's a lot of talk between Toronto trying to acquire Max Domi and bring him over to see him play where his dad Ty Domi played. That would be pretty amazing. That's right, Ian. They'd be all stalled up. Bunting kicking it around the net. We got 2.5, just over 2.5 left in the first period. Detroit trying to get it out. Matthews, so nice play with the stick, keeps it in. Sandin, quick shot to the net. That's stopped. Grease makes the save. This game has really, really slowed down. When it started, both teams were moving. They were skating hard. They have really, really slowed down. Hello to everyone. If you're watching on TikTok, please consider coming over to YouTube and joining us here. Get in on the hockey chat and be part of the experience with all the graphics and effects. We owe a wave. All right, so let's go. This is how the wave works. I'm going to count it down, and there you go. Not my circus. You got the right idea. 3, 2, 1. Hey. All right, Triton, over to you. Get those hands up. Dallas, get those hands up. And Breezer. And Sean. And Morgan. That's right. Morgan's raising the Tritons. Here we go. Lori and Eleanor. See those hands in the chat for the waves. One more time for me. Hey. There we go. The virtual wave rolling around. Toronto is keeping it deep in the Detroit zone. Cash is working it around. Just digging it around. Now he's going to throw it out in front to Tavares. Couldn't connect on that pass. Here comes Detroit. Names to Kickoff. Breaking it in. He's going to throw it on net. Campbell's going to grab it and hold on. Love seeing all the hands in the chat. And we're up to 30 likes. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody. If you are just coming in, please do hit that like button. And if you are new here, Sean, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And oh, look at that. Sean Urban does the deed and becomes our new stream leader. Thank you, Sean, and congratulations. Long pass. The Leafs trying to get it out. Dylan Larkin is currently on an 8-game point streak. He's got 6 goals and 10 assists for a total of 16 points. Jeffrey, thank you. 31 likes. Fantastic. Thank you, Jeffrey, for pointing that out. Oh, nice chance for Mikheyev, and that's stolen. Detroit's going to pick it up. They're going to dump it out. Toronto is just dominating this game. An icing call. We're going to go all the way back. It's unbelievable how Toronto, as I'm watching, Toronto seems to be going really slow, but Detroit seems to be going that much slower. So I don't know if their confidence is shook right now. I don't know what's going on, but it is a different ball game. Here we go. Spezza wins the draw, gets it over to Robertson. Robertson's kind of put on his backside. Good night, Breezer. Thank you for hanging out with us at 1 a.m. your time. Appreciate it so much. Puck is back at a play, and there's another whistle. We're going to do it again. And at this time, it's last minute of play in this period. You received 4 likes for your warm up. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you. Here we go. 59.8 seconds. Love the point in the times when they stop at odd times. Lyubushkin back to pick it up. Bushkin's going to wrap it around. Toronto's going to get it. Oh, was that offside? No, Simmons just kept himself on. He got tangled up right at the blue line. Thought he was offside, but he managed to muscle himself back over. Simmons in the corner. Gives it to Robertson. Robertson trying to come out in front. Can't do it. Takes down the Detroit pretty hard, though. Nice play by Robertson. I am so impressed with Nick Robertson in his season premiere with the Leafs tonight. He's been playing great for the Marlies. It's nice to see him up. Now, I'd like to see Josh Hosang up as well, but that's a conversation for another time. Long stretch pass stolen by Detroit. 9 seconds to go in the first period. Time is going to run out. Detroit is not going to get a last opportunity. 2, 1. There's the horn. First period is in the books. Let's take a moment and look at the stats for the first period of play. 3-1 is your score. William Nylander, the first goal of the game, his 20th of the year. By Hall and Kasha get the assists. Michael Buntcake Bunting puts in his 18th goal of the year. Assist by Hall and Marner. Wow, Hall with 2 assists. Who'd have thunk? Lucas Raymond for Detroit, the rookie sensation, his 14th goal of the year. Stahl and Hornick get the assists, and then David Kempf puts in his 8th from Mikheyev and Kerfoot. Toronto leading the way in the shots, as we've seen the entire period. 15 shots to Detroit's 8. Detroit is 0 for 1 on the power play. Face-offs, 63% for Toronto, 37% for Detroit. But Detroit with a very impressive 7 block shots in that first period. Toronto only with 1. They currently have it 0-0 in terms of takeaways. They have no takeaways for Toronto and only 1 listed for Detroit. However, as I've been watching this game, I can assure you there have been a whole lot of giveaways. So NHL.com, I appreciate your 0 for Toronto and 1 for Detroit, but there are a whole lot more. And in the hit department, they've only given Toronto 1 registered hit and 4 for Detroit. So pretty weak game in terms of those numbers. Not a lot of action happening. But what we are seeing is on the scoreboard, Toronto dominating 3-1 with 2 of those goals coming pretty early on. Looking at the out-of-town scoreboard, I know there was a ton of hockey this afternoon, but currently in play, Montreal and Ottawa tied at 1s in the second period. Nashville with the 1-0 lead over the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's about halfway through the first period. Then coming up later this evening, Colorado and Vegas at 10, Boston and San Jose at 10, and Minnesota Calgary at 10, New York Islanders and LA Kings at 10:30. A lot of late games tonight. Looking at the afternoon games, Edmonton taking the 4-3 win over the Florida Panthers. Ouch, Florida's on a bit of a losing streak. Philadelphia taking down Washington 2-1. Pittsburgh with the 1-0 shutout over the New York Rangers. And that is your out-of-town scoreboard. Now, talking about the Washington Capitals, our next game that we are going to be doing is just that. It is going to be Monday the 28th, February 28th, versus those same Washington Capitals. The big meeting between Alex Ovechkin and Austin Matthews. Thank you, Dallas. Raptors up 39-33 over the Hawks. Raptors got embarrassed pretty good last night as they really got shut down and yeah, they just lost bad. And I agree, Dallas. The Leafs should play like this every night. Now, I do want to take just 2 minutes or so and talk about Alex Ovechkin because he's been in the news a lot lately. And by no means on this channel do we like to talk about politics or any of that stuff because we come here to escape it. But I have to mention, with everything going on right now, Alexander Ovechkin has been very open and a constant supporter of Russia and Putin and all that stuff. And he's come under a lot of hot fire and a lot of bad press lately, as he wouldn't come out and say anything. Now, he did, just for the record, he did come out the other day and say, there shouldn't be any war, there should be peace. But Alexander Ovechkin under a lot of hot fire, and a lot of people are calling on Ovechkin to do more. And I know Dominic Hasek actually went as far in saying all kind of Russian hockey players who, represent their country in international hockey and support everything they're doing should actually be suspended right now and not allowed to play. So there's a lot going on. It's not just political, it's bleeding into sports. And I don't want to get into it too much. But I thought it was really important that we spend a few minutes and just talk about Alexander Ovechkin. I know we're going to see him Monday versus Matthews. And I mean, there's a lot of time between now and then. We'll see what happens. But, definitely some hot water there for Alex Ovechkin. Now, when we talk about the trade deadline coming up, and there's a whole lot that goes on and is going to happen over the next couple of weeks in terms of transactions, wheeling and dealing, and trying to figure things out. And if you're like me and you kind of become obsessed with a lot of these transactions, you start watching them really closely, probably in another week or so. There's a lot of moves, up and down from the minors, trying to figure out salaries and whatnot. And even as I just kind of look through today, or I guess this is going back, when is this? Yesterday, a whole bunch of moves of players just calling up players from the minors, sending them down for the minors. And it's only going to become a lot worse. As well, we're going to start to see some signings happen, and we haven't had any really recently. We talked about Joseph Wall, signing in Toronto, and Mark Borowiecki in Nashville. But there's going to be more of those restricted free agents who are going to start signing. Snoopy, what's going on? How's it going? And so the other thing we're going to see a lot of coming up is a lot of trades. And there hasn't been a registered trade yet since the moves Toronto made with Arizona, but that's going to come up, and it's going to end up being quite interesting to see. And I say that interesting in a sense of teams are going to make moves. They're going to make moves to make other moves. It really becomes a chess match because they want to do the best in their conference. And a team like Toronto, who's sitting with Florida and Tampa Bay and Carolina, it's going to be tough. Hey, Steve, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you checking us out. So Toronto right now, they're sitting 6th in their division, right? Now we know they have a couple games to catch up for some of the canceled games earlier on. But there's a whole lot of hockey still to be played. And where's their points here? They're only 6 points, so 3 wins back of the first place Carolina Hurricane. So really, really interesting, and we'll have to see how that's going to play out. What was that? AAU Triton trying to take it out. Did he do it? Oh, he did got a little bit of damage there. Triton pulling out the stops. Do you think Hall will be traded? I don't know. Hall's been listen, as a Leaf fan, I think we can all admit Justin Hall has not had the best hockey experience over the last little bit. No shock, right? No one's surprised at that. If you read any of the online sources, everyone says Justin Hall should be traded. Justin Hall should be traded. They're not going to get a whole lot for him. So I think it would have to be part of a bigger deal, right? It would have to be Hall and somebody else for a real defenseman. You probably Hall and a prospect for a big, solid defenseman, something like that. Hall on his own, you're not going to get anything unless they're really just looking for a draft pick. And even that, what are you going to get? You're going to get a 5th round pick, something close to the end. So it's not going to. I think Justin Hall will be traded. It's just a matter of, is it now or the offseason? All right, we owe a shimmy. We got the Red Wings shimmy. So here you go, Eleanor with the shimmies. Eleanor dropping the shimmies. The Detroit shimmy coming up. We got the Wings in there. Wings for the shimmy. This is what the Wings are doing in the dressing room right now. They're trying to warm themselves up and get in the game. Thank you, Eleanor, for the redemption. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I saw who put that in the comment. Max Domi. I saw somebody just put Max Domi in there. Yeah, Max Domi would be an interesting fit. There it is, Chad. Max Domi would be a very interesting pickup. And we know he's had some difficulties everywhere he's gone, right? Again, no surprise. If you follow hockey, there's some surprises there, or no surprises there with how he's played. I think he'd be nice in Toronto because there's enough of a unit where they can really give him the gears and help coach him to be a solid player. He needs that. He needs somebody to just take them under their wing, like a Jason Spezza. Excuse me, a Jason Spezza or a John Tavares, right? To say, Max, come on, buddy, time to ship up or shape out. Shape up or ship out. Got that all backwards. Kind of like what we're seeing with Evander Kane, right? He goes to Edmonton, and he's playing well. Evander Kane needed some love. He needed some coaching. He needed someone to show him the ropes. I think Domi is the same way. So I think it would be a good pickup. What it would cost them, I don't know. John, you're probably right. Dermott is probably going to be on that trade block. He's probably going to be one of the people that go out. So depending on what it's going to cost, is it would be a nice pickup. Columbus right now, they're currently sitting outside of the playoff picture. So how willing are they going to be, as they fall more and more? I mean, they're pretty far back right now, sitting in ninth with 55 points behind Boston with 64 points. So Columbus has an uphill battle. Can they do it? Can they turn it around in the second half? Sure. But I don't know if they're going to make it. So that may make them sellers, right? We might be able to get Domi at a reasonable cost. There's some other rumors out there, like Claude Giroux, right, on Philadelphia. He would be an interesting pickup, and again, probably at a decent amount. Do you think the Hurricane could be interested in Hall? Ooh, the Hurricane don't have a good history with Toronto defensemen. Remember, Carolina took that flyer on oh my gosh, now I can't think of his name. The defenseman everybody hated. He went with the back injuries, went to Carolina, and I think he got released. Why can't his name come to me? I was just about to say it. Jake Gardner, right? Carolina picked up Jake Gardner, and it did not work out. So would they want to take a flyer on someone like Justin Hall? Maybe. If we look at Carolina's, I'm just trying to take a quick peek at who they have as their skaters. They have some. Whoops. Took me to I wanted to see Carolina, it took me to the whole league. Here we go. Ethan Bear for Carolina, good solid defenseman. Gardner got hurt. I know, not his fault, but he was damaged goods before he signed. But Ethan Bear on Carolina, solid defenseman. Jalen Chatfield, he's coming into his own, big boy at 6'1", right? Ian Cole is pretty decent. Tony DeAngelo, meh. Pesce, yeah. Okay, so they have some room. I don't know. When you look at Carolina's roster, who do you think, Andrew, Justin Hall would replace? If you had to remove one of their defense, who would be the defenseman that you would say Hall is better than to put him in? Yeah, Jeffrey, that's an interesting one. Phil Kessel, right? Lots of rumors going around with Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel, could we see him back as a Maple Leaf? I mean, we're still paying him for this year. He could go back to Boston where it all started. They could use him, right? Boston is certainly looking for some firepower to move themselves up in the rankings. They're only 1 point behind Washington. So definitely need some oomph, if you will. So Phil Kessel's an interesting one. I'm still sold on Ben Sherratt. Ben Sherratt is the guy. No way he stays with Montreal. No way. Montreal's going to trade him. They're going to want, a bank and a half for him. It's probably going to cost you a draft pick and a prospect. That's a lot for an unrestricted free agent. Now, if you kind of work out a deal with him to say, hey, we're going to trade if you sign, and they do kind of the sign and trade deal, maybe that's worth it. I think Ben Sherratt is a solid player. Yeah, that's right, Kevin. Max Domi has never been a team player for sure. But, hey, there's always – you got to turn it around at some point, right? You got to turn it around at some point. Yeah, I know, John. The Leafs want Giordano. I like Giordano. I know he's so much money. What is he raking in? $6.75 million, and he's 38 years old. But it would certainly be interesting to see him and Brody back together. But then it's kind of, what do you do with your lineup? You bring in Giordano. You want to put him with Brody. Do you move them? I hate to take Riley off that top line. Do you put Brody and Giordano together as a second line? And then do you bring Sandin up with Riley? Sandin and Riley as your first line? So there's some interesting moves. Liljegren's been playing really well. I'm quite enjoying how Timothy Liljegren's been playing. So I'd love to see him. And I just looked at the likes, 38 likes, 2 away from 40. Thank you all so much. If you haven't hit that like button, please consider doing so. And of course, if you haven't subscribed and you're just hanging out, please consider hitting that subscription button. We are cruising on our way. We're now past 550. We're on our way to 600. Any subscription or like helps us get a little bit closer. And as well, as we're getting ready to start the second period, share the stream out. Put it on your social, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans, Bumble, whatever app you have that you can share to. I would really appreciate it. And if you're part of any hockey groups, please share the stream out to those hockey groups. It really, really helps. So I'm just taking a look. Max Domi right now is making $5.3 million. So he's an unrestricted free agent. So do you really want to bring him in? I mean, Columbus would have to retain a whole bunch of that salary. If I'm making that deal for Max Domi, I say, sure, we'll bring him in. We'll give you a draft pick or whatnot. But hey, you have to eat most of that salary because, it's that's a lot. That's a lot when you're up, against the salary cap. Yeah, that's right. My circus AOL chat, MySpace. ICQ, as we talked about last game. And then, of course, there's a goaltending, right? Now we got to take a look. We know we need at least one defenseman, maybe two. We have an interesting goaltender situation. I heard the rumors that the Hurricane might be signing Eric Stahl, and then there's only Mark left. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Eric Stahl going back there. He kind of went down and relieved himself of his NHL duties so he could go play in the Olympics. So wouldn't shock me if he ends up back there and they pick up Mark so they all play together. That wouldn't surprise me at all. TJ Miller to the Kings at the trade deadline. Hey, John, that would be an interesting trade. That would be a doozy for sure. TJ Miller, he can get it done, right? He's not a superstar, but he can get it done for sure. So they're just kind of recapping the first period highlights. They're going to get ready to come back any minute. And I'm just watching it because I know they started this game unexpectedly fast and caught us off guard. So definitely want to watch. Yep. Okay. They are doing just that. They are back on the ice. We'll continue this conversation as the game goes on. But now's the time. If you can share it out, tell people come in. The second period is just about to start. Looks like the Austin Matthew line is getting the call to start the second period. Are you going to be opening any more of those hockey cards? Coaster Mom, I am all sold out of those hockey cards, but I am waiting. My Upper Deck Series 1 finally is supposed to arrive next week. Actually, they're supposed to arrive on Wednesday, the 2nd. So we'll probably do a live stream shortly after that and open all those cards together. Thank you for asking. Here we go. Second period is underway. Let's flip back to our game screen. And Detroit wins a draw there, carrying it into Toronto zone. Quick shot on net, trying to score early. Rebound. Campbell had to be sharp there as he gave up a nasty rebound, and Detroit capitalized. But they couldn't put in the second follow-up shot. Here's Bunting. Throws it to Marner, who drops it to Matthews. Back to Marner. Marner with a quick shot, and he scores just like that. 33 seconds in. Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner making it happen. 33 seconds in. A little give and go with Matthews. Takes the shot, beats Grice. Far side. Was that tipped? Let's see. Oh, it just nicked the skate of Carter Rowney. I think that was going in the whole way. I don't think that little nick off the skate made a big deal. But Mitch Marner gets the goal. Wow. That is not going to help Detroit's case. Goalkeeping. We don't need goalkeeping. You think we're good with Soupy? I hope you're right. I hope Soupy can handle the load. That's thrown around. We got a quick icing call, and we're going to take it all the way back. First shot of the period, Marner buries it. Happy for him, right? Mitch Marner's a guy. He needs to learn to shoot the puck more. And if we're going to do well in the playoffs, we need Mitch Marner. We need him to perform as much as he can. So happy to see him bury it and get on the board. His 18th goal of the year, Mitchell Marner. Here's Detroit. Kicks it out in front. That's intercepted and knocked over to the boards. Cash is going to get it out. Here comes Detroit. Very scary Detroit. Not really. They're not that scary.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to tip it in. They can't get it in deep. Toronto gets it out with ease. United Extra Time, welcome in. Multiple trades incoming for the Leafs at the deadline. We'll have to see. And thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Definitely hit that subscribe button and join us for future streams as well. Holding it against the board. A cheer. Was that a cheer I saw? Triton, you're trying to get me to cheer yet again for the Red Wings? You sure are. All right, so with that cheer redeemed, we have to cheer for the Wings. And here's Detroit. Larkin is going to pick it up, and they're going to move it. Long pass, turnover. They're able to chip it up. Can't get it down deep. Now they do. Come on, Wings. Zdania in deep. Gets it to the point. Quick shot from Detroit, and that's steered aside. There's a big turnover by Toronto. Right back to Detroit. Zdania again. Pulling it back, going backhand, forehand around the net. Tries to put it in the slot, can't do it. Kerfoot with the interception. 3-on-1. Over to Kempf. Back. Oh, Kempf. Why didn't he shoot the puck? Oh, been subbed for the last couple of weeks. Great commentary watching from OZ. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I didn't recognize your name as you came in, but thank you for being subbed and being here. Really appreciate it. Detroit has it behind their own goal. They got all their players coming back and circling up. Long pass in, tip just wide. Toronto's going to pick it up. Spezza tries to get it out. He does. All the way down the ice. Nice little play by Suter to fight off the Toronto forecheckers coming in. Wow, Detroit is just not skating all of a sudden. Here they come. Gets it in front. Deflection just wide of the net. Detroit picking it up, looking to move it back to the blue line. Puts it over. Here comes Detroit. Tries to get into the slot. That was kind of a weird play. Nicely broken up by Robertson. Robertson playing well offensively and defensively tonight. Making a case for himself to stay up here with the big club. Quick shot from a bad angle. That's steered aside. Spezza is going to give it to Riley. What's he going to do? He's just going to flip it up and down into Detroit territory because they are all going for a change. It's 12:30 Sunday afternoon where you are. Oh, wow. Well, I appreciate you all the way from Australia. Toronto, back in Toronto zone. Campbell plays it behind the net. Looking to move it up. Long pass, missed everyone. That's going to be icing, and we're going to have him all the way back into Toronto zone. No icing. Toronto beat it out. That caught me off guard. Bunting centers it in front. Matthews throws it to the net. Mitchell Marner buries it again. Holy moly. Mitchell Marner back-to-back, Jack. Great play. Great play. I can't believe they missed that earlier play. But this one, good hustle by Austin Matthews to beat out the icing. Left it there for Bunting. Bunting reverses it, finds Marner. Or no, he finds Matthews, who kind of fanned on the shot. The puck goes right to young Mitchell as Mitch buries it. Nice little play. 2 in a row. Like I said, back-to-back, Jack. If Marner gets a third, he could get that natural hat trick. Talking about natural hat trick, well, not natural hat tricks, but just talking about hat tricks. In Chicago, Patrick Kane and Hagel the Bagel, Hagel, both got hat tricks in the game the other night with Chicago. So nice to see those two players putting in some goals after the tough season Chicago's been having. Toronto holding it against the boards, trying to work it out in Detroit territory. Can Yzerman turn around the wings? Yeah, Yzerman, Shanahan, Lindstrom, all those guys came back and suited up. They may have a chance. But they were a real grinding team. They were a real physical team with those players. Very different than the Detroit team today. Host put a Detroit hat on. Triton, I don't have a Detroit hat. Even though they used to be one of my favorite teams. Here's Detroit. They're going to dump it in around the ice. We got 14:30 left to go. 17-10 are the shots on net for Toronto. 5-1 lead. Here comes Kempf. He's going to carry it in. He's going to leave it there at the line. Long shot. Grice is going to steer that aside. I mean, as Wings GM, not a player. Gotcha. I was excited. I was happy to talk about Yzerman back as a player. Hey, what he did for Tampa Bay, he can turn any team around. Yzerman has such an unbelievable hockey mind. Here come the Leafs. They're looking to break it out. Long pass for Kerfoot. He couldn't tip that in. Picks it up off the boards. Goes back down deep. Spezza throws it back to Robertson breaking, and Robertson gets a shot off. That's deflected just wide. Oh, no. Robertson. Who was that? He took, I think, Sider in very heavily. Yep, Sider drilled. Yikes. Scary play. Yeah, Dubas could certainly learn a thing or two or three or four from Yzerman. Yikes. So Robertson going to the penalty box. We'll see what Detroit can do as they come back on their next power play. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Happy to have you all here with us. And what a game it's been. Toronto absolutely way out ahead, 5-1 on the scoreboard, dominating in the shots as well. So happy to have you here. If you haven't hit the like button, please consider doing so. We are now past 40 likes, which is amazing, which means the stream is going to get pushed out. So if you haven't hit the like, and let's make our way to 45 and then on to 50. And if you're new here, if you're watching for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it as we are on our way to 600. And we just passed 550 not long ago. We got a couple new friends joining us tonight. So we really appreciate all the support and you guys coming back game in and game out. Now, one thing I do want to mention at commercial break, one of our friends, AAU Triton, who you see here in the chat all night long, he has a channel of his own and he has an unbelievable stream coming up. And Triton, if you could drop your link in, I'd love everybody to check out his channel and take a look. If you're a Minecraft fan or a Disney ride fan or a theme park fan, he does unbelievable virtual rides, all powered by the Oculus. And coming up in a few days, he's going to be showing us VR Minecraft. And this is going to be amazing. So definitely check out Triton's channel. Give him a subscribe if you like what you see. And we really appreciate it. He's a good friend of our channel, and he definitely is worth checking out. So we'll drop his link again later on, but definitely something you should see. That sound like when the ball hits the water, Sam was going, oh my God, tell me about it. Let me tell you. So we were playing wooden sticks, and they have the replica hole from TPC Sawgrass, the Island Green. And that was my first shot, and it was so close. And that beding off the wood, I cringed. I hit about 6 more balls after that and put them all in the water. That one really rattled me. All right, we are back from commercial break. Anthony, the Muller Man, welcome in. Happy to have you here. Well, thank you, Ian. I guess you did it and you didn't even realize. So Nick Robertson in the box. 2 minutes on a nasty boarding hit. Let's see what the Wings can do. They have 1:30 left to go. Their first power play, they only mustered 2 shots. Let's see what they can do. I don't know what NHL.com is doing, so we're going to leave it off the game screen for a moment until they can figure it out. Detroit behind the Toronto's goal, trying to mess it around. Now, we know Toronto is not a physical team, so you got to be a little worried when you start blowing them out and you take a bad hit. It wasn't intentional, but you take a bad hit like that, could be dangerous. All right, let's see if this board comes up properly here. Toronto clears it. Nick Leddy has it behind the net, looking to start the rush. Here they come. 43 seconds to go in the power play. Detroit in the zone. Long pass. Back to the point. Working it around. Robbie Fabry out there for the Wings. Comes out. Larkin by the circle. Forced over to the boards. Raymond also forced to the boards. Toronto not giving them anywhere to move. They finally get a pass in front. Quick shot. That's steered aside. Nice play. Timothy Liljegren diving to knock the puck out. Toronto doing a great job forcing Detroit to the perimeter, not letting them come in the middle. Here come the Wings again. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's going to do it. Even strength. The power play has expired. Only one shot as both teams switch up. It's working on my TV. Oh, gosh. Car 54 putting it on the big screen. Puck in the neutral zone. Trying to dish it out. Back and forth. Turnovers galore. Detroit finally gets into Toronto zone. They're going to dump it around. Long pass. Toronto moving it into Detroit zone. It does come out, so they're going to have to regroup. Sandin, he's going to pick it up. Headmans it. Here comes Bunting. Gives it to Matthews. Matthews with the toe drag in the shot. Grease kicks the leg out and makes a nice save. I agree, John. Simmons should be hitting people. Holy moly, I looked down at the chat for a second. There it is. Was that Marner? I'm not hitting the button yet. I need to see the replay. I need to confirm if that was Mitch Marner, and it looks like, yes, Mitchell Marner, the natural hat trick. The hats being thrown onto the ice. Mitch Marner, holy moly, finally puts it in. The Matty Hattie gets it done. Way to go, Mitch. Way to go. Let's see the replay. I want to see how this goal happened. Quick shot. Grease made the save. Matthews gave it to Marner. Marner back to Bunting. Bunting to Marner. Marner shot through the stick, through the legs. No chance. Here, let's give you a quick glance at the replay. There's the shot. Nice placement. Beautiful, beautiful goal. Mitch Marner gets it done. Walter's brother, hello. Happy to see you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Crazy goal. Here, I didn't even do it. Mitch Marner, throw the hat on the ice. There you go. Here's another one. Give all the hats. All the hats for Mitchell. His 20th goal. Giving Bunting another point. And here comes Nylander. Nylander breaking in now. He's going to turn it over. Detroit's going to have to regroup. I don't know what they're going to do. They've already pulled their goalie. So, I mean, I guess they could switch goalies again. But this game is just out of hand. And this is just what Toronto needed to help build some confidence as they're going to get ready to see Washington in a couple days' time. Sam, they ate their Wheaties tonight. They sure did eat their Wheaties. Oh, Walter's brother, I remember you. For sure, I remember you. Not to worry. Natural hat trick. So happy for Mitch Marner. And how a natural hat trick is different than a regular hat trick, it means he gets 3 goals in a row. Detroit behind the net. Larkin trying to work it out. Can't do so. Stripped by Zdania. Back to Larkin. Larkin tried to go back to the point, and that is tipped and knocked out of the zone. Isn't there a mercy rule? Yeah, no kidding, right? No kidding. But that's okay. Quick shot, that's just wide. Detroit has allowed 4 or more goals in 8 of their last 13 games. Yikes. Not a stat for Detroit that you want to have. 4 or more goals in the last 8 of 13. Detroit definitely in a whole heap of trouble. Quick shot. Campbell makes the save. Rebound. That's thrown all the way wide and back out. Detroit spinning around. Larkin keeps it in. Sandin is on for almost 3 minutes. Sandy needs to get off the ice. Here's Detroit circling around. Coming through. Drops it back. On the go with CeeLo. How's it going? Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. We'll talk about CeeLo in a moment. There we go. Finally, we get a whistle on the play. And perfect timing while CeeLo is here. I definitely, Andrew, Sam, I think I was subscriber 330. That's a good one to be. Those milestone numbers are always appreciated. Our friend on the go with CeeLo, he is here. He has a channel as well. And CeeLo, if you want to drop your link, I would love for everyone to go over and check him out. He does some really, really cool stuff. He tonight went axe throwing, had a great time. He does some NASCAR. He's done some real cool stuff, some original stuff. So definitely somebody you'll want to check out and consider subscribing if you like what he does. We want to get him going as well. So CeeLo, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. And you guys will love the stuff he does. If you love NASCAR, man, he just spent the weekend at Daytona, and some of the shots, I didn't know they had half the stuff they had there. So definitely something to check out for sure. And he is a Nashville fan. So the Preds, the Preds up by 1 right now, CeeLo, over Tampa Bay. That's a big win if they can maintain that. I mean, I won't hold anything against you for being a Nashville fan, but hey, I'm a Nashville fan too. So, oh gosh. So we are at commercial break. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for all the likes. Holy smokes. Appreciate it so much. If you haven't yet hit that like button, please consider doing so. And of course, definitely hit that subscribe button as we continue to move on up. Move it on up to the east. I'm not going to sing. You guys always catch me trying to sing. We got Dina B over here chuckling, making faces at me, but that's okay. You know what I'd like to do? I know I've asked a lot from you guys tonight between the likes and the subscribes and sharing it out, but I have one more ask. If everybody in the chat could just put thank you, D, I'd really appreciate it because she allows me to do this every couple of days for you guys and hang out and have fun. So I just want to say thanks, D, and everyone put a thanks, D, up there. Let her know you appreciate it as I do. And it'll help me get out of the doghouse. Just kidding. She's laughing at me again. See, everybody's saying thank you, D. We are back from commercial. 8 minutes to go. Coaco, what's going on? Happy to have you here again. Appreciate all the support. 6-1 Toronto, 20-14 shots. Here come the Wings. Can they muster anything to pull back into this hockey game? Spezza's carrying it up the ice. He's going to go in. Trying to do it all by himself. Spezza, we know that's not going to happen, but appreciate it. And hello, everyone, and thank you on TikTok. Snoopy, thank you. Appreciate it. If you're watching on TikTok, definitely come over to YouTube because we're going to shut TikTok off at the second intermission. Here's Toronto. Long pass up for Matthews. Oh, no, it was Simmons, actually. Can't complete it. Here comes Detroit. Carrying it in. Quick shot, Rasmussen, and that's stopped by Soupy Campbell. And another shot and a glove save. Soupy makes it happen. Oh, now we got a little brouhaha in front of the net. Sandin, Labushkin, and Simmons in there. Simmons and Namstikov got the gloves in the faces. There's a scrum. They're piled up. Ding, ding, ding. Ring the bell. I went to a wrestling match and a hockey game broke out. I owe a cheer. All right, thank you. I will do the cheer at the next whistle. I don't even know why that little brouhaha started. There was a little bit of a goalie bump, but nothing major. Just watch the replay. Oh, I see. Okay. And so Rasmussen got a little skate behind Campbell's leg. They got a little tied up. Not a big deal. You did, Dallas. You called it was going to get ugly. Thank God nobody came out with the steel chair. Yeah, I did. That's all right. Has he got some blood on his shirt there? Uh-oh. You know the game got real. He's got a little bite of the lip, a little blood on the jersey. That jersey's now worth a fortune. It's the one thing I love about hockey players when you get the long hair, and not like I'm one to talk, but when the hair starts coming out, the little vents on the top of the helmet, very classy. Here we go. Under 7 minutes to go. Toronto just looking to eat up some clock. Detroit wants to get back in this game. They're going to have a long way to go. That's right, Ian. Give him the chair. Dallas, all teeth accounted for after that rumble. I don't know. It looked like there might have been one missing, but I can't confirm if there was a tooth there to begin with. Toronto flipping it out. Detroit's going to pick it up. They're going to maintain it. They're going to throw it in. Campbell out to play it. Gives it right to Detroit, who throws it and puts it in the net. Sam Gagner picks up the errant pass by Soupy Campbell, Jack Campbell, and just throws it in the empty net. See, this is what can't happen, Campbell. This is what can't happen. And this is why it makes me nervous with him as a goaltender. He's a good goalie when he's on his game, and he's been okay, but he hasn't had a lot of work tonight. And that's a play that should never happen. As a goaltender, if you go out to play it and you find yourself trapped, instead of going up around the glass, he tried to cut the corner and he put it right on the tape of the Detroit Red Wing player. But let's see. Still a lot of game to be played. Lucas Raymond bringing it in for Detroit, and he looks good. I'm really enjoying watching Raymond play tonight. Great rookie. Long shot, that's wide of the net. Just under 6 minutes to go, and thank you, everybody who's coming in. Appreciate it. Please do hit that like as you're coming in. And if you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. We will be back for the Leafs versus Washington Capitals Monday night, Ovechkin versus Matthews. I can guarantee you that will not be a 6-2 game. Here's Larkin. Larkin throws it in front. Campbell kicks out the pad and just sends it to the corner. Ooh, Campbell making me a little nervous now. A little nervous. Grice is going to stop that. It's just a loose puck that was shot in. Looks like a little scrumming in front of the benches. Saw a Leaf player was dumped. No call. Pucks come out, swung around. Here comes Marner looking for his fourth of the night. Shot, and that's steered aside by the blocker. Wow, thanks for all the likes. 2 away from 50 likes. Detroit swinging in. Quick shot, that's steered aside. Rebound. Oh, that almost landed up on Bertuzzi's stick. Matthews is going to pick it up. He's going to look to get it out. Tries to hit Bunting, but can't. Detroit keeps it in. Detroit trying to make a game of this, playing really well in the offensive zone on their forecheck. Marner. He's going to airmail it, flips it up, gets it into Detroit zone, hits Matthews. Matthews to Bunting. Oh, Bunting couldn't control it as Suter was all over him. Detroit picking it up. It all starts at the defensive end. They made a nice defensive play, and now they're going to start to move it up the ice. Hey, Brian, good evening and welcome in. Thanks for coming. Here come the Maple Leafs. 4 minutes to go in the second period. Can they hold Detroit off? If Detroit puts one more goal in this period, it's going to make the third real interesting. Digging it out. Can't get it. Detroit comes away with it. Detroit coming up 3-on-2. Simmons getting back, makes it a 3-on-3, and Detroit's going to pull off as they're going to change. Thank you to those watching on TikTok. Appreciate it. Hello, Gummy Brick. Thank you for being here. Uh-oh, here comes Tavares. Tavares throws it across for Nylander. Quick shot by Nylander. It would be great for Tavares to get one. Riley with a shot, and that's steered aside. Tavares needs to get going. It would be great for him to find the back of the net and start getting that monkey off his back. Here comes Liljegren, trying to skate through. Hits the red line, leaves it for Riley, and he's going to dump it in. Comes right back out to the neutral zone. Detroit having a hard time getting in Toronto's zone now. Toronto's playing some good neutral zone hockey. Flipped out, bounced right in front of the Detroit player, and they pick it up. They're going to carry it in. Big hit. Was that Cash? Cash absolutely hammered the Detroit player. He's going to pick up the puck. He's going to carry it in. Here comes Cash. A weak backhand. That's going to be grabbed by Grice. Held up, and that is going to end the pressure Toronto was starting to put on. Toronto's going to go to, or the league is going to go to a commercial break. Appreciate all of you being here. The action picking up, which is nice to see. I think, Triton, I still owe you a cheer. I apologize. Got ahead of myself there. But thank you, everyone, for coming in. Thank you for all the likes and the new subscribers, the new friends who we found. Thank you so much. If you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. We are back. We have a couple streams actually coming up in the next week. So Monday, we are going to be live. The Leafs versus the Washington Capitals. That game is going to be awesome. Can't wait to see Ovi versus Matthews. As well, we have a very special stream coming up on Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I just realized I'm going to end up doing 3 days in a row here. Sorry, D. Tuesday, we are going to the grand opening of a new restaurant called Wimpy's Diner here. A fantastic diner. They're opening a new location. We're going live to the grand opening party. I don't know how much of a party it's going to be, but we're going to check out the restaurant. We're going to do a little food review, a little decor review. We're going to talk with some of the staff. It's going to be a great time. So definitely come hang out as we check out Wimpy's Diner grand opening. And then on Wednesday, the 2nd, we are right back at it with the Leafs versus the Buffalo Sabres. That game is going to be crazy. Buffalo is trying to really make something of their season. They're a young team. They have some talent. So it would be great to see them doing it. To wrap up the week, that Saturday, the Leafs will be playing the Vancouver Canucks. So we will be there as well. Lots of hockey coming up with Washington, Buffalo, in Vancouver, and of course, our grand opening restaurant excursion will be a lot of fun. I have not eaten in a restaurant for a very long time, so this is going to be an interesting stream for me because with everything going on, restaurants have been shut down. It's been takeout only. So first time going to a restaurant for a long time, and we're going to bring it to you live. Here we go. Puck is dropped. 2.5 to go in the second period. Larkin carrying it in, has his pocket picked. Toronto's going to pick it up, and here comes the Leafs. They're going to dump it in, looking to make something happen. Keeping it in. Oh, Detroit now, they flip it out. Putting it around. Leafs have it in Detroit territory. Oh, a little bit of a trip, no call. Toronto working it through the neutral zone. Putting it down deep into Detroit territory. In front, Marner, he's dancing around, trying to make something happen. Mitchell Marner just wants to stack up those goals. Puts it across. Brody with the shot, tipped in net, Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews, his 37th goal of the year, which is, I believe, his league leading 37th goal. Austin Matthews, what a talent. Quick shot and a nice tip in. I mean, that's going to do it, right? Detroit is not going to come back from this. If you are watching on TikTok, there is only less than 2 minutes left in the second period, and we're going to shut the TikTok stream down. So definitely come over to YouTube, look up same name, Samwelb12, and hang out with us there. Nice play, Austin Matthews, 7-2. My God, touchdown, Toronto. You heard that right. Touchdown, Toronto. We got a whistle. 37th goal. Holy bananas. And Austin Matthews, don't forget, Austin Matthews missed a whole bunch of hockey to start the year, right? He had some injuries, a little COVID, his wrist, he had surgery and had to recover. So Austin Matthews leading the league now, 37 goals. I'm not sure if Draisaitl got any points tonight, so we'll have to double check that. Tavares with the shot, and that goes high and wide. Last minute of play in this period. Quick shot, almost tipped in again. Wow. We really need to get one for Tavares. Let's get Tavares going. Detroit has it. They're circling around, throws it at the net. Detroit carrying it around. Toronto just letting them have the perimeter. Quick shot in, hit the side of the net, came out, but Riley's there to pick it up, and he's going to skate it out. 25 seconds to go. Tavares throws it in. Quick pad save by the goaltender. Comes around the other side. Another shot by Toronto. Here comes Lyubushkin. He's going to play it around. 2-1, and that's going to do it for the second period. Oh, AAU Triton. I didn't even notice that. You slid right in there. AAU Triton at the last moment takes over the stream lead. Wow, Triton. Triton pulls it out. All right, Triton. So before you have the ability to come on like you do, everybody on TikTok, thank you for the likes, the gifts. We're going to shut TikTok down right now. The third period is going to be exclusive on YouTube. So if you're watching on TikTok, now's the time. Come on over to YouTube. Same name, Samwelb12, the Samwelb12 Experience. Either search, you'll find us there. So we look forward to seeing you on YouTube. Thanks, everybody on TikTok. All right. So we're going to shut TikTok down, and we are going to turn this off. All right. So we are in our second period intermission. Triton pulling out the stops, taking over. Unbelievable. Coastermon, one of these days you're going to win at slots. Dallas with the Raptor update. Oh, Hawks up 80-62 over the Raptors. Yikes. What happened? The Raptors were doing so well. All right, here we go. We have our stream lead coming at us. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I see what's coming. Batten down the hatches, ladies and gentlemen. AAU Triton.
Hello, everyone.
Sir? How you doing?
All right, doing okay.
Hanging in?
Yeah.
Good. Nice background you got there, sir.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Can everybody in the chat, I don't know if there's put a happy face or a sad face on what you think of Triton's background, the happy face or the sad face. Let's see what the chat thinks.
Oh,
not my circus. Giving you the love. That's awesome.
Oh, there goes. Oh no, Coastermon.
Coastermon. Oh, you're in trouble now. Dallas wants to know if she can block you. And Steve says the losing team needs support as well, so he's giving you the smiley face. Oh, Andrew Ford and Ian gave the the angry face. Chad says he likes his wings crispy. Nice. Very nice.
Now, I'd like to ask the chat something.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
If you would all like to see the host in some very special moments, let's get some thumbs up in the chat.
Wait a second. Here. Well, you know what? Why don't you just take over? Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. AAU Triton for the second period.
Oh, we're getting some thumbs up here. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to hear this. So I'm gonna raise my hopefully raise my volume so you can hear this.
Well, well. What a glittering assemblage, King Stefan. I like you, Baggy.
You guys give up?
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Alas, my children, this is the day you should always remember as the day that you almost...
The Ballad of Lemongrass.
Shine is like this blessed song.
Okay, well, I hope you all enjoyed that.
Good job. Good job. So, not only as the stream lead, do you get to celebrate and take the pride in knowing you're the leader of the stream. You are now the stream king, because that was too much. That was awesome. That was unbelievable. Wow. Well, thank you for that.
Zippy Mike never should have shown me that app.
Apparently, Zippy is a bad influence. It is a fun app, though.
Oh, trust me, I know.
It makes me nervous to see what is coming in the future, but that was excellent. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If that isn't more reason to want you to maybe one day become stream lead on your own, to show you the things that you get to do. Not only do we talk hockey, but we get to embarrass the host. Although that was awesome. So hats off. I'm not wearing my hat. I threw it away for the hat trick, but here, hats off to you, sir.
I take my hat off, my hair's a mess. I don't have hair like a fellow YouTuber we have that has naturally perfect hair.
Oh gosh, that was so funny. That was so funny. Well, listen, I appreciate it as always, all the support. And again, if you want to drop your link in, Triton is doing a virtual reality stream coming up in a couple of days where he's going to go into the world of Minecraft behind the Oculus lens and show us what it's like in that first person view. So definitely something you want to check out.
Yeah, it's
5432. He's not from Detroit, but he just loves to cheer for any team playing Toronto. So it helps. It makes it fun.
See, when people think Minecraft in VR, they think that you're playing in the VR, but it's just like a 2D screen, because most of the time Minecraft has never been in VR. But they actually just a sub company has just released an unofficial beta program of actual Minecraft VR, where you can actually you look all around you. It's actual VR.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've, as you can imagine, I've been asked several times over the last 2 days to install that on our own version. But we're gonna see what it's like before we make the move to do it, but it looks pretty cool. And of course, all your VR theme park rides, so cool. This guy does such amazing work, as you just seen in the little presentation today. Very, very cool stuff. So you definitely want to check him out. And I believe you are almost at 500 subscribers, correct?
Correct. I'm at 477.
477. So we can get him, just if you like what he does and you want to subscribe and help him get a little bit closer, that would be fantastic. Oh boy.
Well, you know what they say before I leave? Don't anger the Sea King.
That's right. That's right. I'm trying to find a way of getting your GIF into the stream. I might make you your very own redemption, like redeem Triton or something. So you can pull that out. I got to figure out how to work it in for you.
All right. Well, I'm going to go rest my voice, but thank you for having me on.
Of course. Thank you for being here. Always appreciated. Feel better, rest up, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Have a good night.
Take care. Ladies and gentlemen, AAU Triton. What a guy. Love the work he does. Huge supporter of our channel, and I want to support him in any way that he can, or that I can. So taking a look real quick at the scores for today. So Draisaitl did have a goal. It was his 36th of the year. So when we look at the updated points, 36 would put him tied with Matthews if Matthews didn't score that goal. So because Matthews put it in, he is still the league leader with 37, because that was his 37. So Austin Matthews still the NHL goal scoring leader, considering the number of games he missed. Pretty amazing. Dallas, Sam, you look great in that pink dress. Yeah, thank you. Pink's just not my color. But that was amazing. Just amazing. Gosh, so hard. How do I even top that for an intermission, right? Let's go back. We were talking earlier today about some potential trades and some potential trade bait and who's on the board. And there was some good talk. You know, we talked about Ben Sherratt. We talked about Claude Giroux, Max Domi, Phil Kessel. But here's somebody who's on the list. I didn't realize they were on the list. So they must have been a recent addition. This gentleman just captured a hat trick the other night. Brendan Hagel from Chicago, young kid, 23 years of age. He's got 27 points this year, 1.5 million with 2 years left on his contract. So that's a pretty interesting pickup, right? Now, I know what you're also thinking. Do we really need another forward? No, we don't need another forward. And what would it cost for us to get Hagel away from Chicago? It would probably cost a prospect or something. Sorry, I'm all tangled up here in my chair wheels. There we go. But that's interesting that he's on the trade bait list. I would love to see Hagel come to Toronto. He's a, I don't want to say cheap because it's still at 1.5 mil, but the fact that we have 2 years remaining on his deal for a good young prospect, that might be a worthwhile pickup. You know, if you could move, you move Hall, maybe you include a Dermott in there. I hate to move Dermott because I like him, but it would give you a nice forward. I know we have some unrestricted free agents coming up, probably cheaper than Cachet or Kempf. Now they're a little bit more grinder, but that would be interesting to pick it up and see what that would mean. So definitely something to think about, right? As we scroll down the list a little bit further, I'm just trying to find, some of the players we haven't yet talked about, because there's a lot on this list. And actually, as I get to the bottom of the list, Travis Dermott is on the trade bait list. So wouldn't that be interesting? Travis Dermott, also 1.5 million, has 1 year left on his contract. So wouldn't that be an interesting trade? Travis Dermott for Brendan Hagel. I kind of like that deal, actually. I mean, I know it gets us another forward that we don't really need. We need defense. But it gives Detroit or Chicago a defenseman that they could use. Gives us a forward to help, with our depth. So that would be interesting. Connor Garland is also on that list. Connor Garland I like a lot, but he's too expensive. He's just shy of $5 million with 4 years left, but a good player. And then James Van Riemsdyk is on that list. He's got 1 year left at $7 million, way too expensive. Not gonna come here, but interesting to see Van Riemsdyk back on that list. Leafs want Andrew Cobb. Interesting. Andrew Cobb from Winnipeg. That would be interesting. The other thing to have to think about when we talk about trades or you hear trade rumors, because they're running rampant right now, it would be, you have to be cautious because a lot of teams, they don't like to trade within their own division, right? Why am I going to make a trade in the playoff run in my own division that could, cause some issues? So those trades usually happen in the off season. AAU, are you the troll of the channel now? Yeah. We need some Don Cherry. Yeah, gosh, wouldn't I love to see Don Cherry come back? Don Cherry, so great. I think he just had a birthday recently. Sam will be, what happened to 5 viewers, 320 subs the old time? Yeah, Walter's brother. That's right, my friend. It's been a little while since you've been here. We've had a little increase in our viewership. We've grown just a little bit, and we continue to grow. So if you haven't hit that like button, please do hit it. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, now would be a great time to consider doing so. Help us continue the push towards 600. Again, if you didn't hear me mention it earlier, we have a couple games coming up this week. We are playing the Washington Capitals, the Leafs and Caps, on Monday. That's going to be one heck of a game. And we have Wednesday, Buffalo and Toronto, going to be another good game. And Saturday, Toronto back against Vancouver. It's going to be solid. And mixed in there on Tuesday, we're going to be going to a grand opening and doing a grand opening restaurant celebration. We're going to be streaming live from there, get some good food, talk to some good staff, and have some fun. There you go, Don Cherry, 88 years young, February 5th. My goodness. CeeLo DeBrincat from Chicago. That would be interesting. DeBrincat's a good player. I'm actually very curious to see what Chicago's going to do. Chicago, obviously a rough year, all the controversy to start the year. I'm very curious to see if they're going to kind of blow up that team and just start rebuilding, or if they're going to try and maintain and just say, hey, this is a write-off year. Let's get a good draft pick. Let's see if, what we can do going into next year. So we'll have to see what Chicago's going to do. So yeah, very, very interesting. Snoopy with the Go Caps. Yeah, it's going to be an unbelievable game. I'm so excited to see that. Anytime you pair up with Ovechkin, it's going to be a solid game. It is going to be absolutely stellar. One of the other things I wanted to mention and talk about, we have coming up very soon, and I haven't scheduled it yet, but coming up, and I believe we have it tentatively set for Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday the 9th. March the 9th, we are going to be unveiling our new kind of one-on-one talk show. We had a poll on the channel, so if you look on the channel on our community section, there was a poll to ask about future types of streams that everybody would like to see. And the one-on-one sit-down interviews kind of led the way. So we are going to be breaking out this brand new show, March the 9th. I'm not going to say who our special guest is going to be yet. It is kind of booked. It's been arranged, but just in case something comes up last minute, see how things do, we'll wait to announce that. But the show is coming up, so you'll look for that coming out very, very soon. We will probably put it on the board and schedule it probably right after that game on the 5th. So the 6th or 7th, you'll see that new talk show scheduled. It is called Evening Routine, where we sit down and we have a one-on-one talk with some other creators and people who have just supported the creators and been in the chat all the time. So it's going to be a fun little show. We'll see how that goes. Of course, lots more hockey to come. There's all my social media in the chat. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and we have a brand new Facebook page that we just started. So that will be a lot of fun. We're growing that Facebook page as well. So it looks like the players are coming back on the ice, getting set for the third period. We'll have to see how that goes. Walter's brother, thank you very much. So pleased myself as well, and happy that you're happy. So as long as everybody keeps coming and keeps enjoying what we do, we are going to keep doing this. We had an unbelievable record stream for the game against Minnesota a couple nights ago, where we had a record number here in the chat, and it's currently sitting at a record number of views. So it's nice to see it continue to grow. No, Jeffrey, it will not be Pete, although something I definitely do want to talk to Pete about one day. So we're gonna establish that show, and then we're gonna build it as well. So here we go. 7-2 Toronto. Third period is underway. Puck is dropped, and let's see how the teams perform. I think at this point, Toronto's just trying to beat out the game, run out the clock. Detroit needs to put on some pressure. Quick shot from the point. That is blocked. Ouch. Hit Matthews, and that looked like it stung a little bit. Shots 27-18 in favor of Toronto. I have a feeling this third period could be a little slow. The Resident Evil AMC. I am fine, thank you. How are you? Love the name, love the logo. Resident Evil was one of my favorite game series. So glad. Resident Evil, hit that like button if you haven't already. And please, if you haven't already, consider subscribing. It is going to be a lot of fun as we continue to go. NHL.com throwing up a bunch of commercials on my stats page today. It's messing up my on the ice, so I apologize for the little videos that keep popping up. Detroit just needs to pull the goalie. Hey, John, maybe turn the net around. The Leafs have to bank it off the boards. Oh, a shot, and that gets through Soupy Campbell. Hronek puts it in. Yikes, that was an ugly goal. Hronek, it's a silent H, and I keep saying it out loud. Off the draw, comes back to the point. Thrown at the net. You know what? I don't think he tipped it. Let's see how that went in.
Quick little release there, and he just got a piece of it.
I still can't tell if that was tipped or not, but regardless, it's in the net. Detroit is on the board 7-3. My gosh, if Toronto ends up blowing this lead, yikes. So you know, build Sonia Deville. Sonia Deville is only 26. I did not know that, Jeffrey. Did not know that. Sonia Deville, good wrestler. Hasn't had a great gimmick, I'll be honest, but enjoy her work for sure. Yeah, that was an ugly goal. Soupy needs to stop that. I think at this point, he hasn't had a lot of work. He hasn't been overly busy. He's kind of just playing through the game. And that one just kind of went through him. So bad goal, but he'll take that back. Coming down deep into Toronto zone. Bushkin puts it around to Sandin. Sandin can't get there. Detroit's going to pick that up. Hronek's fifth goal of the year from Stahl and Raymond. So the rookies lighting it up tonight. Bunting with a bunch of points. Raymond with some points. Making it happen. Holding it in the neutral zone up against the boards. So let's see if Toronto can get Tavares to do something. Let's get Tavares going. He needs to make something happen. The Leafs have it. Back in their zone. Sandin just playing with it. Because it's a Lyubushkin. He's going to throw it up to Simmons. He's going to tip that in. All the way around. Too far for Spezza. And here comes Detroit. Throwing it back in. Right on Soupy. He's going to kick that out to the side. That's right. Get your ice cream. Oh, my God. Detroit puts it in again. 7-4. Soupy's got to close that door. Yikes. Carter Rowney, how did that go in? I think Soupy forgot to zip up his luggage. Oh, that was bad play. Quick shot to the front of the net. Soupy was sliding to make the save, but it got caught up in the two players in front and just trickled through. But this is frightening, right? All of a sudden, Detroit finds himself right back in this hockey game, only down by 3 goals. Now, I say only down by 3 goals. They're probably not going to storm all the way back, but yikes. I did not expect a couple quick goals from Detroit to start this period. Toronto has it deep in Detroit territory. Matthews behind the net, stick handling with it. Gives it out to Marner. Marner with 3 goals on the night. He's going to pitch it around. Nobody there. Detroit's going to pick it up. They're going to clear it up in the neutral zone. Toronto there to intercept. They're going to dump it right back in. Both teams making changes. What a scary little problem. That's right, Charlie. What is the problem? We're still trying to figure that out. Detroit working it up. Long pass. Nobody there. Toronto just banking it back in. Too far, and that's going to be an icing call. Host, maybe Detroit was motivated by your intermission show. I think they were. That's right. I think in the dressing room they said, hey, let's see who's streaming the game tonight. Oh, who's this Samwelb guy? Let's put him on. Hey, that's pretty good little show there, AAU Triton. You've motivated us. You've lit the spark. Detroit is going to win that draw. Throwing it back in front. Quick shot by Larkin. My gosh, Soupy was there. Jack Campbell makes that save. Grabs it and holds on. Whew. That one was a little frightening. No, John, they are certainly not at this point. Detroit wins another draw. Now Detroit's winning all kinds of faceoffs. Toronto just not skating. Justin Holt almost turned it over in front. Tavares there to bail him out. Detroit picks it up. They steal it. Zdania, quick shot, and Campbell's going to hold on to that. All of a sudden, Detroit is dealing a lot, picking up a lot of shots. Raymond and Brody kind of mixing it up in front of the net there. This game is definitely not played out the way I anticipated it to be. I can't even speak. I'm so caught off guard. I can't even speak. Thank you, everybody, for all the likes. Really appreciate it. Puck is played. Toronto has it. They're going to chip it out. Detroit has it in the neutral zone. 16 and a half minutes to go. 27-24 shots on net. That's right. I think the fact this game started at 7:30 instead of 7, it's totally mixed the players up. They're not used to playing this late. What forechecking by Detroit? Holy moly. Detroit throwing the body around. Toronto having a tough time dealing with them. Kerfoot, he's going to dump it in. Picks up the puck. Detroit defender falls. Kerfoot getting a break. Oh, he went for the pass. Gets it back. Cycles it around to the point. Quick shot by Liljegren. And that's steered aside. Along the boards. Larkin digging out as Kerfoot was there. Mikheyev in, but Detroit's going to come away with it. Detroit's going to reverse it. Both teams going for a change again. 15 and a half to go. Every minute is critical for Detroit at this point. Still lots of time for them to get 3 more goals. Long pass in, playing the icing bounce. Quick shot. I think that was in the net. Holy moly. I almost swore. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. We're going to have to go to video replay. I'm fairly certain, 100%. Shaboopy. That was in the net. Oh my God. Quick shot from a bad angle between the arm and the pad. Finds its way through Soupy. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm usually super excited for close games because a great third period is super exciting to watch. But this is an epic collapse right now. 7-5. Looks like Mrazek getting set to come in. And he is. Jack Campbell is going to get pulled out of the game. Peter Mrazek is going to come in to finish this one up. He is struggling. Oh my gosh, what is going to happen? How is this going to play out? What does this mean for Soupy? Because he is in a contract year. Oh boy. He was playing really well early, but he wasn't getting a lot of shots and good opportunities. And now he's let a bunch of quick goals in. That's right, Dallas. And when was the last time we watched a hockey game when goaltenders on both sides have been pulled? I'm beside myself. I'm absolutely beside myself. I can't believe this is happening right now. AAU redeeming the cheer. And the Raptors down 107-84. Yikes. Not a good night for Toronto sports to give up all those goals. Let's see. Velino gets the goal for Detroit. And here comes Detroit again. This game is not over the way we thought it once was. Oh no, Triton redeeming the floss. The floss and the cheer. Here's Detroit in front again. Oh my gosh, I got to get up and get this floss going. Detroit cycling it around. Come on, Detroit. Come on, Detroit. Quick point shot, tip it in a goal. Holy schmoly. Holy, insert your four-letter word here. I can't believe what I'm watching. I can't believe, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe. I don't know what's happening. I'm sure Toronto fans across everywhere that's been watching has turned this game off at the end of the second period thinking it's in the bag. They're up 7-1. No problem. This is a brand new hockey game. Holy moly. All right, here's your floss, Triton. I don't even know what's going on right now. Here we go. The floss. Come on, Toronto. Wake up. Wake up. If I'm flossing, you could floss. We got the shirt on. We got everything happening. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's it. I gotta get the hat. We're breaking out the Disney pixie dust. Let's see how the Monster University can help us. Yikes. Detroit putting pressure again. Oh, that was way too close. Way too close. Way too close. Way too close. Putting all kinds of pressure, Detroit is. They are all over it. This is insane. I've never seen a game like this. Holy moly. Did I see somebody posted the almost swear count? Davey boy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Holy moly. Let's go, Leafs. Let's go, Leafs. If you haven't already hit that like, please consider hitting it. We are over 50 likes, which is awesome. If you are new and haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. I will appreciate it as it'll help us grow towards our goal of 700. And more importantly, these Leafs, yikes, they need all the support we can get. So let's get the stream out. Hit that share button. Hit that share button and tell all those Leaf fans to come in. Put it on Facebook, any hockey groups. Get it out. Let's go, Leafs. Detroit putting all kinds of pressure, throws it in front. Ooh, that was way too close. Here comes Toronto. Breaking in, Ilya Mikheyev. Oh, yes, it's in the net. Ilya Mikheyev. But this is going to be a controversial goal. They are saying the Detroit goaltender is saying he was bumped. And it's actually Nedlovic back in net for Detroit. I didn't even realize Ned is back in. Mikheyev made the goal. Oh, yes. Let's see. Nelkovic back in net, made the save. Oh, I don't know. He's cutting to the front of the net. He goes backhand, forehand. Nedlovic makes the save, but then Mikheyev bumps the goaltender which knocks the puck into the net. I don't know how you call this. Made the save, and his right foot hit the goaltender to turn him. I hate to say it. I think this is no goal. He made contact with the goaltender before the puck entered the net. I think this is going to end up being no goal. Oh my gosh. What's the call going to be? Nope, they're not challenging it. Detroit does not challenge it, and it's a good goal. So Toronto back up by 2, 8-6. Wow, I'm shocked. And welcome everybody for a crazy finish that we're set for. If you haven't hit that like, please consider hitting it. And if you haven't subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button and help us along our journey. We'll be right back in a couple days' time as the Leafs take on the Washington Capitals Monday night. So definitely join us for the finale here. Come back Monday for Matthews versus Ovechkin. And what a game that is going to be. But more importantly, what a game this is going to be. Triton, host, can I do another show? Detroit needs motivation. No, Triton, you're cut off. You're cut off. But see, the hat did it. We put the hat on, and right away, Mikheyev said, yes, Samwel, I got what you ordered. We're going to go and we're going to do it. And even though it wasn't a clean goal, he knocked it in. I'm shocked the Wings didn't challenge that. Absolutely shocked. I guess they had to look at it and they didn't want to take the risk of getting a power play because if they would have lost the challenge, Toronto would have got the goal, right? So they'd be up by 2 and Detroit would get a delay game penalty. So if they lost the challenge, there's a potential instead of being down 2, they'd be down 3, right? Because Toronto gets that goal, they go on the power play, it eats up 2 minutes, and then Toronto, very good, 4th in the league on the power play. Toronto could put it in, and that's just frightening. But what a game this has been. Toronto absolutely blowing out the competition earlier on, and then Detroit coming all the way back. Thank you for those who just subscribed. Really appreciate it. Wow is all I can say. I'm in absolute disarray. There's still a lot of hockey to be played here, so anything can happen. Again, when Mitch Marner gets a hat trick, and Detroit had 4 goals on their first 8 shots in 4 minutes and 46 seconds. 4 goals in just under 5 minutes. That is absolutely incredible. Campbell sitting on the bench. He doesn't know what just happened. I can tell you the Leafs don't know what just happened. It was a total collapse. But hey, they're up by 2. They got time. Time all left on the clock. We got 12 and a half to go. So Detroit has time. And they have all the momentum right now. Here they come. Detroit breaking in again. Quick skating by Raymond. Lucas Raymond. Holy moly, Mary Mother. I can't believe it. Lucas Raymond scores. What is happening right now? First of all, you let Detroit score again. Second of all, you let Lucas Raymond score. We don't want Lucas Raymond to score because we want Bunting to maintain his lead in the rookie scorers. Excuse me. I can't believe this. This is why Detroit did not challenge that goal. Because if Detroit would have challenged it, like I said, they would have had that goal and put Toronto on the power play. Instead, they said, give the Leafs the goal. We'll just come right down and score again. Holy moly. Toronto 8, Detroit 7. We went to a hockey game and each team got a touchdown. What is happening? What is happening? By CFL rules, Toronto has a touchdown and a missed field goal for the single point. Detroit with the single touchdown. What is happening? Ladies and gentlemen, I've never, ever seen a game like this with such a collapse where a team was up, 7-1, and Detroit has marched all the way back. So if you're Kyle Dubas, we know we need a defenseman. Are you getting on the horn and you're looking to make a trade for a goaltender now along with the defenseman? Little Pack, what's going on? You're right. It is absolutely disgusting. Ian, CFL is confusing. Ian, I spent a lot of time watching. Oh, quick shot by Toronto. Watching CFL and spending some time with the Argos myself in the front office. So be happy to talk CFL anytime. David Boy, I can't find the last time both teams had 10 goals or more. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Memes and beans. What's going on? Guys, I don't even know what's happening right now. This game was not expecting this. Detroit throwing it in. Oh, my God. And Mrazek even bobbled that one. So no goal. A little kerfuffle in front of the net. Who's that? Brody in there. Tussling a little bit with Rasmussen, who had a little brouhaha in front of the net earlier. So he's still in there just instigating. Oh, my gosh. I watch a couple of games a year, but oh, my. Yeah, Ian, the CFL is great football, but there's a lot of rules that kind of make you scratch your head. Yeah, John losing his faith. Losing the faith in Toronto. They do look like a bit of a joke right now. This team marches in the first round of playoffs against Florida, Tampa, Columbus, anybody, and they're going to be out quick. Where's the team that played against Minnesota the other night? Where's the team that played against Pittsburgh a couple nights ago? Here comes Detroit. Stretch pass. Dumping it in its Toronto zone. Detroit picking it up. They're looking to chip it around. Yikes, Detroit still battling hard. Great forechecking. They spin it all the way around to the point. Throws it across to the other side. DeKaiser taking a look. Passes it back. Detroit bobbles. Quick shot, and that's off a shin pad. Toronto can't get it out. Now they do. Here comes Toronto. Mikheyev tried to throw it in front. Couldn't get it in there. My phone is blowing up with all these notifications from this game. It's crazy. Detroit trying to get it out. They're going to pick it up. Fans on it. Marner there to pick it up. Toronto can't get it out. Stretch pass to Liljegren. He's going to dump it around. Here's Marner. Centers it out in front. Oh, was that? I didn't see who fanned on it. It might have been Matthews. All the way it's coming out. Toronto GM getting fired. It wouldn't surprise me. All right, Dallas, you get a hold of Cujo. You tell him to get ready. I'll take anyone. Cujo, Potvin, Alan Bester, Ken Reggett. I'll take anybody at this point. Long stretch pass for Detroit. And that's going to be icing. Very close to a penalty on Riley as he took one hand off his stick. It was kind of pushing back the Detroit forward, breaking in. What a third period this turned out to be. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for all the likes. So appreciate it. And of course, I'll say it again. Those who have just subscribed, much appreciated. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscription button. Enjoy the rest of this game with us and come back Monday as the Leafs take on the Caps. Great block shot by the Wings. Sprawling across, and he is hurt. Who was that? Bertuzzi blocked a shot, and he is keeled over in pain, but he's up. Oh, quick play by Toronto. Bertuzzi picks it up. He's going to get it out. Looks like there's a penalty coming. Gets it in front, and Toronto's going to touch it. Yikes. Power play is coming. Toronto going to the box. Wow.
Lucas Raymond, a hat trick celebration here in the third.
Yikes. Was that Lucas Raymond? Was that his third goal of the game? Am I reading that correctly? 1, 2. No, it's only his second. The announcer on the TV said his hat trick goal, but I'm seeing only 2 goals for Raymond based off NHL.com. So unless they've adjusted one of the previous goals. But man, what is going on? What a finish are we in for? Holy moly. Well, if you have subscribed and you're enjoying what you see, please join our Facebook page. Streamlabs just put it there in the chat. We just started it a couple days ago. We're already, I think, over 20 followers. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't see who. Ian B., much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Thank you very, very much. Duke Mom, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Wow. Oh, Ian took a huge hit at a Triton there. Triton, yikes, the health going down. The competition is fierce for that stream leader position. We have entered the Twilight Zone. Are we on Tower of Terror right now? Are we all at Hollywood Studios on Tower of Terror? And instead of the Twilight Zone, they're showing us bad Leaf games. Front shove. What's going on? I would tip a year Leaf fan. Love it. Front shove. Love it. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're a Wings fan. Definitely hit that like button and consider subscribing while you're here. We got lots of more hockey to come. Glad you're a Wings fan. You got such a stud in Lucas Raymond. What a pickup he is turning out to be. Him and Suter as well. You got a solid team. They got some growing pains, but they're going to be a good core you have. I mean, it's no Yzerman and Shanahan, but what a good team. Okay, we are back. Already liked and sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Wow, up to 555. Amazing. Amazing. Let's see what we could do. It's okay, Ian, as long as I'm the leader for the end of the second period on the next game. Yeah, Raymond is a beast. Uh-oh, here it comes. Toronto puts it in short-handed. The 8th short-handed goal for Toronto. And we said this earlier in the game for, I think it was the Wings' first power play, was you have to be careful with Toronto because they are a short-handed goal powerhouse. And they did it again. Kempf coming all the way down, gives it to Kasha. Kasha puts it in. Kempf and Kasha, what a dynamic duo. What a great pickup they've been. And a nice goal. That is just what they needed to give them a little bit of breathing room. Holy moly. This is ridiculous. 9 goals in 7 goals. And there's still, what is there? 9.5 left, 9 minutes left. You got 137 on the power play. Suter dropping it back. Here's Nick Leddy. I love Nick Leddy as a defenseman. Sorry, if we get Nick Leddy from you, I'd love to see him in a Leaf uniform. Comes in front, bouncing around. Detroit, all kinds of pressure down low in the slot. Rolls right through, and Kerfoot's going to get that and dish it out. Tied up and then overtime. Hey, anything is possible in this game. No, I had no idea this would be the score. I figured Toronto would win, but I thought it would be like a 4-2 or 4-3 win. Coming around, Detroit, 50 seconds left in the power play. All the way down the ice, 45 seconds to go. Jack Campbell was a favorite to win the Vezina Trophy. Now he's the worst in the league. Yeah, John, it just goes to show. You hit that all-star break, and anything can happen. Jack Campbell was on fire, right, before the all-star break. They take the break, and he comes back, and, he can't save a beach ball right now, which is unfortunate because I like Campbell. He's a good dude. That's right. Duke Mom looks like a football game score. Absolutely. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming in and hitting those likes. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. This has been an crazy bonkers game. And we're going to have another great game, probably a little bit of a lower score on Monday as the Leafs take on Ovechkin in the Washington Capitals. Detroit keeps it in. 12 seconds to go in the power play. Back to the point. They might have time for one more shot. Down to 5-4. Here's Larkin across. Oh! Lucas Raymond with the one-timer, but it was more of a pass across to I didn't see the name. I think it was a slap pass to Bertuzzi, a one-timer pass, and Bertuzzi just couldn't complete it. Caroline, hey, how's it going? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. We got 7:15 left to go in the third. Shots are close now, 33-30. 9-7 is the score. There's a lot of goal scorers. We'll run through them all following the game. Here's Toronto breaking out. Bunting puts it up to Marner. Back to Bunting. Bunting throws it in front. That's knocked up and into the glass behind the net. Throws it in front. Detroit's going to pick it up. They're going to move on it. They're all coming. It's a four-man rush. Breaking in. Quick shot back behind the net. Bunting in there. He's looking to chip it out. He cannot do so. Now he gets it up and out. Both rookies, Bunting and Raymond, playing very, very well in tonight's game, picking up a lot of points. Spets is going to steal that one. Over to Simmons. Simmons to Robertson. Robertson, nice deke. Oh, the toe drag in the shot and a great save by the Detroit goaltender. Nick Robertson rushing back to play defensively. Quick shot and a nice save there by Mrazek. Puck is up and over the glass. We are going to get a stoppage. Wow, end-to-end action now. The rushes are coming fast and furious. Watts 89. How's it going? Who scored the ninth? The ninth just happened. It was Andre Cash. Cash with his 11th of the year. Unbelievable. Wow, wow, wow. 6-11. Are we going to see any more goals? That is the question. Anything is possible in this game tonight. Puck is dumped in around the net. Detroit's going to pick it up. They're going to start to move it up. Lucas Raymond, he tips it ahead. Rowney throws it up. You got Gagne. He's going to chase it down, but Toronto's going to pick it up. Now it's their turn. John Tavares, who's been pretty much non-existent all night tonight, he needs to wake up and get in the play. Here comes Detroit. They're going to put it right back in. Now this is interesting. With a score at 9-7, are we going to see the goalie pulled? Could Toronto get their 10th goal on an empty net? Chase Baker, what's going on? What is this game? This game is I don't even know. It's not a hockey game at this point. It's not a hockey game. Quick shot around. The Detroit goalie is going to stop it. They're going to come around and play it. Toronto fires it right back in. Just over 5 minutes to go. 9-7 Toronto. And Toronto putting some pressure on. Kerfoot back to the point. Sandin back in the front for Kempf. He couldn't get the shot off. Detroit turns it over. Puck through the slot. Nobody was there to pick it up, so Detroit's going to recover. Here comes Raymond. He's going to start the rush. He's got Larkin with him. Raymond throws it through 4 Leaf players. Lyubushkin's going to pick it up, but he can't play it out. Great forechecking there by Zdeno. Marner, giveaway. Mark Stahl keeping it in. Stahl taking a look, spins away, throws it across. Back to Roenick. Stolen. Toronto, breakaway. Michael Bunting. Quick move, drops it there for Marner. Mitch Marner, his 4th of the game. Holy moly. It's a touchdown and a field goal. Toronto is up 10 goals. Yikes, 10-7. Beautiful, beautiful play by Michael Bunting. Bunting steals it, breaking in. He had Roenick all over him. He deked out the goalie and just left the puck sitting there for Mitch Marner. Nice little deke, drops it back to Marner. This is the exact play Marner and Bunting did a couple games ago where Marner broke in and pulled it back and left it there for Bunting. So Bunting returns the favor. Mitchie with a 4-goal game. Holy moly. Unbelievable. I didn't even know the hockey scoreboards could go up to 10 goals. It's crazy. I think you're right, Front Shove. I think you're right. I don't think they're going to come back 3 goals in 4 minutes. But hey, anything is possible, right? Unlikely. But this whole game has been unlikely. Detroit coming in offside. What a game this has been. Absolutely incredible. Thank you for all the likes. We are 2 likes away from 60 likes. If you have not yet hit that like button, please consider doing so. And of course, if you have not yet subscribed, we'd really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and join us as we have a week's worth of hockey coming up. And here's the rundown. This is what we have going on over the next couple days. Monday, the Leafs versus Washington Capitals. Alex Ovechkin, Austin Matthews, one-on-one. That's going to be amazing. Then Tuesday, join us as we're going to Wimpy's Diner. New restaurant opening up, grand opening. We're going to go there. We're going to check out the menu, check out the food, check out the decor, have some fun at the restaurant. First restaurant I've been to in a very long time because of everything that's going on. So that's going to be fun. Then Wednesday the 2nd, we are right back at it. Toronto versus Buffalo Sabres. Going to be a good one. Then we'll be off for a couple days, but right back Saturday night as the Leafs take on the Vancouver Canucks. So don't miss that. The following Tuesday, the 8th, the Leafs versus the Seattle Kraken. We are going to do the Kraken game. And the next night on the 9th is going to be the debut, the premiere of a brand new one-on-one sit-down talk show. More information to come on that. So lots of hockey and lots more hockey all through the month of March. We're going to start picking it up even more in April, leading into the playoffs. And we are going to go hockey crazy. We're going to go totally cup crazy during the playoffs. Mr. Ducky, what's up? Tuned in. I was visiting friends for 3 hours. Nice. Hey, man, that's so good. Tell your friends to come on over and subscribe as well. So we're going to go cup crazy as it gets into the playoffs. So lots of hockey coming up over the next little while. And it doesn't stop just there. We're going to have lots of fun stuff we're going to do over the spring and summer once the playoffs have wrapped. So there'll be lots of stuff for you guys to hang out and join us for with more and more live streams. So here we go. Last couple minutes, just under 4 minutes to go. Let's see how this one plays out. 60 likes. There we go. Thank you all so much. 60 likes, a 10-7 game, a couple subscribers. What more could you ask for? We've had it all tonight. A couple near swears. I swear I need another show. Triton, it's tough, but you do good stuff. And actually, that's a good point. Thank you for saying that. Triton, drop your link in there one more time. AAU Triton, very good friend of the show. He is doing a VR Minecraft stream in a couple of days. It is going to be so cool. I think it's next Tuesday. It's going to be a wild ride. So check out his channel. He does lots of VR stuff. Very, very cool stuff. Very good friend of mine. And yeah, check him out. And if you like it, subscribe. Help him move to 500. Here we go. Which team do you support? Milad, I am a Leaf fan. Oh, here's Toronto in front. Great save by the goaltender. I'm a Toronto fan, and I cheer for the Leafs, but really, I'm a hockey fan. I love good hockey, and I will cheer for any team if they're playing well, but Toronto's my number one. Florida Panthers are my number two. How about you? Milad, who is your team? Who do you support? Are you okay with Walter's brother? Yeah. No issues there. I mean, not a conversation for this channel, but no issues here. We support and represent everybody. This is a safe place for everyone to come hang out and have fun. Here come the Wings. Wings, now they're really running out of time. 2:44 to go. Pappy Matthews, that's right. He had to grow that stash back, right? Once he got the stash back. No worries. Now that Yzerman is our GM, Wings are going to be good in the next few years. He will. He'll build up that team. You'll see. And they have such a good young core. Might have to trade one or two pieces to bring in some others, but the Wings will be back. And I miss the days of the Toronto-Detroit rivalries where we played each other, what was it, 8 times a year? Those are the good old days. Here's Detroit putting pressure right in the slot. What an opportunity, and a stick lift. We're able to block Detroit from putting that one in. They're still putting pressure. Back around the net. Wrap around. Nice save by Mrazek. But Detroit coming away with the rebound. They're grabbing all the loose pucks. Another shot, and that's just wide. Here's Mikheyev. One man back to beat. Mikheyev, quick shot. Nice save. Stahl got there just in time to interfere with him a little bit. That's right. Classic original 6 matchup. Love the original 6 matchups. Except for Boston. I'm still bitter over the Boston loss in the playoffs several years ago. I support Tampa Bay. Nice. Tampa's a good, solid team. A great team, actually. Toronto looking to dish it out. Back around. We got quick pass in front for Detroit. Back to the point. Throw to the other point. Last minute of play in this period. There's a shot from Leddy. Toronto's going to grab it, pick it up, and flip it out. What an unbelievable game. Bertuzzi dumping it off. Quick shot. That's just wide. Nice opportunity by Suter. Suter, who took a big hit earlier in the game. Here's Toronto. They get it out. Simmons coming in. Stopping, waiting for the rest of his team to show up. Here's Robertson. He's going to pick it up. Passes it back. It's going to come out of the zone. We got 20 seconds to go. If you haven't already hit that subscription button, now's the time. I'd appreciate it. And join us on Monday for the Leafs versus the Caps. We will have a full rundown of the stats and the goal scores momentarily. Yeah, there's a good reason why we got rid of Peter Mrazek. Absolutely. Ducky redeeming the floss right at the buzzer. All right, Mr. Ducky. He gets the redemption in right at the buzzer. So let's get you your floss. Here we go. Floss right at the end. Go Leafs, go. There's your floss. The Leafs did it. I think it's all because the rally cap. As soon as we put the rally cap on, the Leafs potted a couple goals to help bring it closer and take advantage of this crazy game and just pulled out the win. So here we go. Let's run through all of this shenanigans. So bear with me because there is a bunch. Total shots on net, Toronto, 39 shots. Detroit, 33. Face-off percentage. Remember, early in the game, Toronto had a 77% face-off advantage. They ended up being 59%, 41 for Detroit. 0 for 3 on the power play was Detroit. Toronto did not have a single power play in this game. They had 6 minutes that they caused. They took a bunch of power plays. Thank you for subbing. Really appreciate it. That is awesome. Hope to see you back for another game. 9 hits for Toronto, 14 for Detroit, 7 block shots for Toronto, 16 block shots for Detroit. Here are all the goal scores. We started off the game. William Nylander, his 20th of the year from Hall in Cash. Michael Bunting picked up his 18th of the year from Hall in Marner. Lucas Raymond, the first for Detroit, his 14th from Stahl and Roenick. Then David Kempf, his 8th from Mikheyev and Kerfoot. In the second period, we saw Mitch Marner get his 18th, 33 seconds in from Matthews and Bunting. Then Marner, his 19th from Matthews and Bunting. Then Marner, his 20th from Bunting and Matthews. Then Sam Gagner, unassisted. Then Matthews, his 37th from Brody and Marner. That was all in the second period. All right, see you, Mr. Ducky. Appreciate you coming in. In the third period, we had Roenick, his 5th. Was that his second of the game? So many names here. No. Okay, we had Roenick, his 5th from Stahl and Raymond. Rowney, his 3rd from Roenick and Erie. Velino, his 5th from Roenick and DeKaiser. Roenick with a great game. Rasmussen, his 7th from Suter and Velino. Mikheyev, his 9th from Kerfoot and Lyubushkin. And we had Raymond, his 15th from Larkin and Suter. Cash with his 11th from Kempf and Hall. And then Mitch Marner wrapping it all up with his 21st from Michael Bunting. Freshly grazed. What's going on? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Freshly grazed. Are you new here? I don't recognize your name. If you are, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button. Come back Monday as we do the Washington Capitals game. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're having a great evening. So Michael Bunting tonight picked up 1. Let's count them. 1. Actually, there's probably an easier way of doing this instead of going back through all the goals. Can I sort this? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Michael Bunting with a 5-point night. Austin Matthews with a 4-point night. Mitch Marner with a 6-point night. Unbelievable. If we look over at the Detroit Red Wings, Lucas Raymond with a 3-point night. So Toronto really spreading their points around. Roenick had a 4-point night as well. So what a crazy game. What an absolute smorgasbord of goals. Freshly Grace, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you back for some more hockey. 560. Unbelievable. D, thank you for putting that in. The Streamlabs is very slow for updating that. Thank you. All the subs, all the likes. You guys are amazing. Before we sign off, let me run through real quick the out-of-town scoreboard. Montreal, 2-1 final over Ottawa. Tampa Bay, there you go. One of our new friends, is he's still here, the Tampa Bay supporter. 2-1 over Nashville in the third period. That's the outdoor game. We have a bunch of late games. Colorado, Vegas still to start. Yeah, we don't need to run through all the late games. So, yeah, definitely check out the Tampa Bay Nashville game still in progress. I'm going to check that out myself. You guys, oh, yeah, let's get a couple more likes. Let's get to 65 likes. Let's all hang on until we get to 65 likes. Can we find a couple likes anywhere? That would really round it out. Amazing. You'll have 1,000 in no time. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. And if you guys have any friends that love hockey or just want to come out and hang out, because we have a lot of people that like to watch in here that are not hockey fans. They're just like to chat and have a good time. Tell them to come out and hang out. We have a lot of fun still to come. The Washington game is going to be crazy. Oh my God, our likes just shot up. Did I see that right? Holy moly. Thank you all for hitting those likes. Spectacular, spectacular job. Can we reach one more to 65? Oh, we can get there. We can get there. There's one more like out there. The Washington game's going to be crazy. Washington has such a good team. You're very welcome, Davey Boy, and thank you for coming in and supporting. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really excited to go to Wimpy's. I don't know if you guys have Wimpy's diners where you are located. We've been to a couple. I love the food there. I can't wait to try this new location. They have a great salmon dish. They have great burgers. I'm probably going to get a burger when we're there. So you guys will have to wait and see. It's going to be a surprise. I have not seen the inside of this new location yet. And they do some really, really funky stuff. So it is going to be awesome. So thank you all for being here. Appreciate all of our new friends for subscribing. Absolutely bonkers. You guys are the best. Yes, this game was insane in terms of the frustrations, in terms of the goals, in terms of everything. It's been absolutely nutty. But I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all the likes. I look forward, host. I'll gladly pay you tomorrow for a burger today. Oh gosh. Triton, you always have a way of throwing me off what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you all so much. Have a good night. I look forward to seeing you all real soon. From all of us here at the Samwelb12 Experience, have a magnificent evening, and we'll see you Monday. Good night.